episode, No Dragon, Just Ballz, with me, Seddy said, Rrell, Ballz, various options. And let's go ahead and get this thing started. You got rant? Last episode I rant.
I ain't got nothing.
You never got nothing. I do, but I ain't got it right now. You got anything you got to get off your chest, son?
Oh man, I got a couple things I need to rant about.
The floor is yours.
First things first, I laid to rant about an apology to my wife. I got home late last podcast and I'm forcing something on her she ain't used to. See, every day without lack of social life, I don't go nowhere, but I just sit at the house. So when I changed the routine up, it upset her, which it should anybody when y'all used to a certain accommodation and it just changes. So I apologize for being late. I'm gonna try to keep it condensed from now on. My second apology goes to the gentlemen to my left. Last pod episode I got irate about their growth. Fact of the matter is, these gentlemen have to learn, then understand, and then grow from what they learn. I'm trying to push the issue faster and faster. Learn now, grow now, and that's not the way that works. So, being the person that I am, I should understand that better by the fact that they ain't caught up to what I've already learned. That's not their fault. That's why I apologize to the gentlemen to my left. That hurt like hell. Third apology to my viewers. I misspoke last podcast when I said World War II was about Hitler. That was just me trying to speed up the process. I apologize. Misspoke. Fact checked her, made a mistake. It was World War I with Hitler. We all knew that. I misspoke. My apologies. I still had to correct myself. World War II had to end with the dropping of the A-bomb. Apologize for that. Last and final apology is to Mr. Budden. I apologize to you, sir. Who am I to sit there and judge you when I know exactly no facts of what happened? The subject was very sensitive for me. I don't like it when people are rude to those they supposed to be cool with. And I don't know what happened. So how am I going to say you was rude, they was rude? I don't know. So I apologize, and I'll try in the future not to be so judgmental, because I'm one of the main ones to say don't judge somebody without knowing. And truth be told, I don't know. I just got, like I said, that's a sensitive topic for me. I just hate when people treat friends wrong. But like I said, I don't know what you did. So I apologize. As if you listening or paying attention to this little podcast when you got that huge one.
Never know.
But my point is, I apologize for my outburst of anger and disrespect towards any person that I have disrespected. And let's go on with the podcast.
Alright.
Boy, that hurt.
I was expecting a rant to get some shit off his chest, but
that was a rant. That was me getting... That was me.
That was an apology tour you went on, Kevin Hart.
Well, I made some mistakes. I made some mistakes.
2004. God,
I made some mistakes.
But yeah. I respect it. I respect your position. I wasn't going to rant because I had some things to get off my chest, but with that, I just got to make it a little toxic and evil. Let me start by saying, I'm going to speak for all of us because I'm that person. I'm going to speak for all of us. I don't give a fuck what you think. Who asked you to think? Don't come to me and tell me, hey, I think you should do this. He said, think you should shut the fuck up and leave me the fuck alone if you're not investing in what the fuck I'm doing. Now, to those of you that I am close with and are giving me constructive criticism, that's different. That's different. But it's all about how you go about talking to me. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck what you think about the topics. I don't give a fuck. Like, do I gotta say this every episode? I don't give a fuck? Because I don't. I'm here with my brothers, my people. We collectively come up with the topics about shit that we feel is important and about shit that we want to talk about. If you don't like the topic, don't listen. If you got something you feel should have been said, create your own shit.
After you subscribe to ours.
No.
Yeah, subscribe. Look at what you do. You subscribe and then mute notifications. Problem solved. Everybody wins.
I'm seeing now that with doing this podcast, y'all are going to see a different side of me. There's a lot of people that know me as the fun, playing, joking, and then lighthearted shit. But you're gonna see the real me, and this is the real me, cause I be holding a lot of shit back, cause I really don't give a fuck about a lot of shit. I really don't. Some say it's a bad habit to have, and some people say, hey, it may get you farther in life, because the less attachment you have to things, the more you can get accomplished. And yeah, that was my brief rant. I ain't gonna be here 30 minutes. I got my shit off last week, and then, hey, let me tell you about something last week, and then we gonna get started. You know, of course, people message, and you can kind of tell they messaging like
on eggshells.
Not even that, but it's like, hey, what's up? You know, and I'm like, hey, what's up?
Because you said, yeah, you know, if you reply to the text, and they know, oh, I'm not in trouble.
Yeah,
that's
but
crazy.
Let me reiterate what I said last week. I'm speaking specifically to the people. There's a few of you, quite a few, that has asked for things or needed things, and we kept the communication going, and not saying I needed anything, but just the fact that I communicate with you like, hey, you know, this happened. And, you know, you are who you are, and you are the way you are. But I just won't accept certain things. Like, even now, like today, I had, I ain't gonna go into it, but I had somebody message me and say, hey, I got the plug on this. Out the blue, I got the plug on this. So I'm like, damn, I appreciate that. Talk to my other boy. Hey, you good? You need anything? You know? And
look like some of what you said hit home to a lot of people who thought they were doing you right and really wasn't.
Yeah, and then of course other people found out the hard way. I want to say about four people found out the hard way, but hey, it's life. Okay, move on. You know, it is what it is.
Cut off of y'all cool now?
No, once I said what I said, that's it. I mean, there's nothing else to talk about. I don't wish you the best. I don't even care. Fuck off. We're getting older. Getting older, man. We too old for certain shit. When you young, yeah, you can get mad at your boy and fuss and cuss and talk shit to each other and say things. But when you talk to somebody you call your brother, somebody you close-knit with, it's different. You looked out for me, I looked out for you. We could fall out and make the shit work. But when it's like some people who always needing and want something, and that's the only time they come around, it's over with. But anyway, this ain't that. Did that last week. If you didn't watch episode 4, go watch it. Listen, like, subscribe, and let's move on. We got the rant over with. Let's start. Let me stop doing that. Raising Kanan. God damn. 50 Cent did it again.
Real shit getting good, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. What Jay-Z up to? Yeah. Fucking over his old partner. Yeah, I don't want no smoke with Jay, but I'm 50 Cent, Mr. Curtis Jackson.
He right on the show too. He just produced.
It don't matter. His name on it. That's all that matters. His name on it. And they damn near telling his story again. Yeah. He got a fire-ass story. You sit this one out, Pops, Grandpa, Papa Bell.
You watch this thing?
You don't watch this.
Who?
What?
Who?
I said that you watch it, Rrell.
Oh, no, I ain't watched it. Oh, okay. Cause I didn't know who you were talking about. I don't know who you talking to.
But yeah, Raise Kanan. Let's go ahead.
I seen the trailers of it. Yeah. When Mama put all them batteries in that sock. That that was kind of real for me.
Yeah.
My mama, a brother. My brother is a straight goon. The man crazy. Yes.
I'm glad you told me that. I mean.
He went. It was a long time ago. He went out. He went out.
Come on with it, goddammit. We got a show to do now. Shit.
Well, it don't matter. It happened, and I was surprised.
His brother did some gangster shit.
He's still doing it to this day.
Is he? How much will he get some people whacked? I gotta tell you about, but let's do this. Kanan.
Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No. This was gonna jump off. I know we're still doing that one. Go ahead.
All right. So, Raising Kanan, good show. Episode 1 was the introduction, giving you a little taste of what everybody into. Episode 2, it hit home for me, and the premise of the story was basically eye for an eye, cause they said, hey, we need some blood because your son got out of pocket and did some shit. And what did she do? She did what she was supposed to do and protect her son. And she
They wanted a pound of flesh? Oh my.
No, basically, since you ain't seen the show, let me give you a recap. So basically, let's kind of play a little bit. You a drug dealer. Top drug dealer, right? Just listen.
Duh.
You a drug dealer. You got a block. Let's say you run the block. Your son's getting older, and of course, he's getting more active himself because he wants to see.
They in the business?
He wants to be a part because he's seeing.
You know what's going on.
Yeah, he know what's going on, so he's seeing the shit. So some shit happened. Damn, I don't even know what happened to be exact, but some shit happened. What happened with this? Why did the son go up there and shoot?
The boy was on his mama block, but he didn't know it. His mama had get blocked to the other girl.
All right.
So he ain't no territory switched hands.
Yeah. You made a deal. You made a deal with your frenemy. You made a deal with your frenemy about hey, you just get this territory. Your son like nah, fuck that. We gonna take care of this. So the son go over there and take care of the shit. Now the dude was like, hey, that's your son that did that. Mm-hmm. I gotta answer to my people for your son. My bad, I'm spitting on you.
Yeah, you that type of person.
Oh, you want to be extra. So he's like, hey, we need some blood.
Oh, I know how it go. Yeah.
So
I know how it goes.
So what happens is now we can jump off that and tell the story. The mama took her son's friend out because he was a part of it. So basically, your son did it with his homeboy, but they said, hey, we need blood.
Keep that third guy.
No,
you need blood. Shit. Yes, father.
So he got them, took him out. They took the friend out because they said, hey, we need blood.
This sound like Hoodlum. Lauren Fishburne.
I know watch it all the way through.
And guess what Hoodlum was about? Damn, what's the name of that dude?
Look it up.
Damn, what's the name of that dude we watched him?
Old school
I watched
Hoodlum.
him. He was the only black dude in the mob. Damn, what was his name? He was the only black dude in the mob.
Come on, shit was name is.
Damn, anyway, fuck it. He'll come back. Yeah, Kings of Harlem. Kings of Harlem, or whatever it's called. But anyway, that was a good show too. But anyway, that's that for Raising Kanan. That was a nasty review. But
Bumpy Johnson.
Yeah, Bumpy Johnson.
Yeah,
That's who Hoodlum was about. Bumpy Johnson.
Okay, before we move on to what you got up there, this is late breaking news about Scarlett Johansson suing Disney. Y'all heard about it? Y'all
No. I'm not up to date at all.
Okay, Scarlett Johansson, as you know, released Black Widow in theaters, and before she could get all her revenues from that, they released it on Disney Plus.
Wait.
And then
wait. I have to interrupt you. You said Scarlett Johansson released it. How much of her hands is in the pot?
That's my point exactly. Her contract stated she gets a certain back pay for all the ticket sales and gross. But see, she only had one weekend, and then they released it on Disney Plus, which means it interfered with that by folks going to the movie.
Because Disney Plus is getting the revenue, the views,
60
and all
million.
that.
They got 60 million. They got 60 million off of it. But the contract clearly stated that I get what's in theaters, right? And then when we go to DVD or Disney, y'all get what's in theaters too, though. So y'all get what's in theaters and on DVD release and what's on y'all channel.
So a payday probably went from 20 million to 2 million.
It dropped down. It dropped down. And what they were saying was, we gonna give you a piece of this pie. When she was saying, y'all interfered with the bigger piece of pie I was about to get by releasing y'all's too soon.
And they ain't trying to move in 2 years.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you can't sit up here and say a number like, oh, well, if we never released it, this is what you would have got. No,
you can't
I want to know
speculate.
exactly what I got. You should have put it out. Woo.
Exactly. Because if you recall, when it came out, it knocked Fast 9 out of the top box office. Because it was top box office. She came out, knocked it out on the first run. So what I'm saying is, like, we don't know how long it would have stayed number one. Because it really, right now, Snake Eyes didn't bump it out. What they got next is Jungle Cruise. That's not finna bump nothing out. That's not finna bump nothing out. You know what Jungle Cruise came from?
What? It's a remake, right?
No, it's a video game.
Yeah, we got the rock. It's a family thing.
You ever went to Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah.
That game where you and your partner were shooting them big spiders and shit, and that thing was shaking? Jungle Cruise.
It's still gonna do good. They got the rock.
I ain't finna do shit. So he supposed to carry it just 'cause his name.
Okay. Dad said the kids in the movie Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever.
Let me open me up another one.
You see the rock like that smell. It's no brain.
Yeah, for the kids maybe. But it looked too. CG.
Slow down. Cause
I'm done with that. Whatever.
No, you done?
Yeah.
What about the rest of us?
I'm saying. I'm done speaking. Y'all go ahead.
For one, I haven't seen that movie. You seen that movie that you were talking about with Scarlett Johansson? Yeah, Black Widow.
Black Widow, yeah.
And was it good?
Yeah.
Was it needed though?
It was.
Yeah, I mean, you seen it. Give the review.
It wasn't needed. Was it?
Give the review.
It was.
This is our review on Black Widow by Rrell. Hey, in case you ain't know, before we get into that, Rrell should really be the main person doing movie reviews. We might do a separate thing with Rrell as the host, just doing movie reviews, because he has a big catalog of movies. He has the big knowledge of movies and things of that nature. And we will talk about the Ghostbusters trailer. We will talk about that. But anyways, what's your review on Black Widow? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. You know I'm a mess. I'm a hot ass mess. Fuck you. You don't like it? Fuck you. Leave me the fuck alone. DC would never do no shit like that. I remember when...
Do what?
What they did to Scarlett Johansson.
Oh. But see, we not talking.
No,
it wasn't Marvel that did it. It wasn't Marvel that did it. It was Disney.
I know.
In our case, it'll probably be Fox.
And I know who did it, but
Warner Brothers. My apologies.
DC and Warner Brothers would never do that. Snyder got his money. They put out that movie.
It took 5-6 years. Though.
I mean, damn.
He was still grieving.
His daughter committed suicide.
He was still grieving.
Damn, look at you, young niggas, boy. They don't give a fuck who died. Died tomorrow.
You do understand, like, when they was like, we want Snyder's cut, it wasn't made.
I'm saying, y'all say he got
it wasn't finished, but they started showing pics and clips. They were like, oh, and then the demand got high for it, and then they put it out.
So he had a lot of them actors had to go back, put their costumes back on, go back, reshoot, and not even the same scene. These were different scenes. These were amazing scenes that put it over the top. Well, see, the way they dissected it, Snyder's cut, and put Josh Whedon's stamp on it, I wouldn't even call it Snyder's. I mean, just because I took a picture of you, don't make it your movie. You get what I'm saying? Like, we kept pieces of it. Y'all kept like 3% of a 90% movie and still try to attach his name to it so you can get sales to go up. Then when you saw without the cuffs on, without the restraint, what Snyder really could do, then shit got real.
Hey, question. Do directors get paid as much as the actors do?
Hell.
They don't.
Well, I'm not going to answer that because I got to do more research. But in my opinion, with them getting back, like they get something from the front and the back.
Yeah.
Some actors get more from the back, like Robert Downey Jr. did. But it's up to the director. Like big names like Steven Spielberg once, or the dude who did Transformers, the dude who did Bad Boys. He's my favorite one. Dang, I can't believe I be forgetting this stuff. I still get nervous in front of this camera. Still.
Wait, what movie?
Michael Bay.
Yeah, Michael Bay.
Michael Bay. Once you attach your name, once you attach a certain name to it, they getting top credit off top just because their name is enough to draw in. They got directors got their own fan base, huge fan base, cult following type stuff. ETs, Transformers that I spoke earlier, stuff like that will automatically put that person in the seat of a movie they ain't never seen before just because that director's name attached to it. Just like an actor can with his name attached to something.
Well, if I say some dumb shit again, fuck you, Michael Bay, for all of the Ninja Turtle movies that you did.
The what?
The Ninja Turtle movies. And fuck you for Bad Boys 2. Did he have something to do with 3? If you did, fuck you for that one too, because Now, where the hell we left off at?
Bad Boys 3.
Yeah, Bad Boys 2 and 3 was ass, especially 3 with that.
Michael Bay, what did he say?
Wait. I'm sorry. Stupid me. We gonna got off topic again. We gonna get this shit together. Black Widow. Damn, we done went from Black Widow to DC to Bad Boys. Michael Bay.
I'm saying, do it help bridge the story together, or was it just didn't just throw?
It was.
It threw a bone, and that's all it was.
It didn't bring it together until the very end. You know how you do how Marvel good at doing that post credit stuff. So you gotta wait till the very end to see it. But it ties back in. But what it does, it helps create, because everybody knew Black Widow, a shadow of her past. Mm-hmm. This time it goes in depth. You know about it more. If you want to learn more about the character, you got to watch the movie, and it will It will help you understand why she does what she does or why she did what she did. So yeah, it was a good movie.
Me neither. Now you're talking. Because I didn't care for either, and I didn't care.
So you saw it?
I didn't care for the white boy with the arrows and stuff. No, I'm just saying we talking about the character.
But it brings the whole. Yeah,
that's why I'm gonna see it. So I might get drawn into it.
This is what I say it because you got to think of it. You got superheroes on that team, all of them except for 2. So how are they so good that they can jump in there with actual superheroes? And that's how you get it tied into where that's how she belongs on the team. That's why she can hold her own against aliens, mad titans, and all this and that.
She did come from a lab pretty much.
Yeah, basically. Anytime you get the extensive training that she had, yeah, she might well had all that stuff in it. She might as well been lab. Yeah, definitely. The conditioning and stuff. You think about her being able to keep up with Thor and them. You know what I'm saying? Folks flying robots that she on a motorcycle and you got Ultron flying through the city and she keeping up. That helps you say the conditioning, the training and all that, how it come into play to where she actually can stand with the Avengers instead of being a sidekick. Because think about it, she's not a sidekick. She's an Avenger. Yeah. So yeah, go watch the movie.
What the fucking do? You're a fucking Avenger. And one nigga came in that bitch and killed all y'all and threw a fucking moon at Iron Man. Iron Man's dead. Yeah. Get that back in blood.
Yeah, you right.
Get that back in blood.
Because Thanos disappeared like a pile of leaves, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
But they didn't have the balls to face him one
up.
And
just for the record, he didn't have the balls to face them one up.
What you mean?
He used the Infinity Stone on Miss Marvel. Captain Marvel.
What did he use on Hulk?
Put a hand on Hulk.
What did he use on Hulk?
His brains.
His brains? No, he used brute.
No.
He came in there.
Think about how Hulk fights. Hulk fights like a Neanderthal, like a savage. Now, did you not see Thanos chop him in the throat? Is that not a kung fu karate move?
Oh, here we go.
Is it yes or no?
Yes, it is.
So then, if you sitting up here ooga booga and I'm coming, what the hell? Who you think gonna win? It got nothing to do with brute strength. If I outsmart you. No matter how strong you are, I done seen grown men tossed by women because they outsmarted them. So it's not strength, it's intelligence. The fact that this man was a titan with smarts, whereas Hulk was just a Neanderthal who can't even speak. Hulk smash. He can't conform sentences, ideas, thoughts. So yeah, he was gonna lose. Now if he was Professor Hulk, like he was in the last one, I bet he could have beat Thanos. I bet he could have hand-to-hand combat. Well, not with Bruce Banner, because Bruce Banner can't fight. But if somebody like Tony Stark had Hulk in him, who knows karate, kung fu, Krav Maga, or whatever, boom, Thanos would have lost hands down. Because he already lost to a complete human anyway.
Who lost to him?
Tony Stark. On to the top.
No. The fact of the matter is Thanos whooped that ass.
No, he didn't.
I don't care what you say.
My
eyes did not lie.
The end of the movie didn't either. Guess who won? The Avengers.
No. He beat Hulk ass though. The Avengers
again, Hulk was Hulk to the point where Hulk.
Okay, I'm trying to be polite.
No.
Hulk was stupid. He couldn't fight like a fight. You talking about a bar knuckle brawl versus somebody who can think. The Hulk can't think.
But who won the fight though?
It's all that matters. Wins and losses.
Okay.
Thanos won.
How did he win if Hulk came back? Hulk designed
he won the fight. He lost the war.
Okay. Well, we talking about pure strength and all that. Fine, all right. But it was hell. If you want to talk about pure strength, let's look at Captain America, who held the man's hand back and glove open by himself. So let's not talk about pure strength because it's gonna vary.
You know when you say the name Captain America, it's
Dios mío.
I got like Captain America.
Don't
get me started
last time about Captain America because he feel like Captain America.
Captain America was made. It's just, you know what?
The Great White Hope.
Yeah, the white man. He was the original white man. That is like what the white man believes in and all that good stuff when it comes to things like that. But we're gonna leave that alone. You know
for now.
Yeah. Because we got other topics.
We're gonna have to get.
And let me tell you something too. I got a funny story. I do have white friends, and I do have real good white.
Not anymore.
Yeah. No, listen.
Not once they watch this.
Listen.
They have black don't count.
No, he's white. So my friend, good friend. You hear me? Like we go back. He's a real good friend. he would be considered my best friend, but we ain't, really seen each other like that because he's, in the medical field and doing things like that. So, he was asking me like, hey, send me the pod, da da da. This is 3 weeks ago. So we probably on episode 1.
So you mustn't give a shit about him.
Oh, shut up.
You sent him that shit about you.
No.
You racist ass.
No, listen. Let me get to the point. So, I started posting more of what we do. And, he messaged me and was like, yeah, I watched all of them. Mm-hmm. And I said, yeah.
Did you say I'm sorry? Was that the first thing that came out your face?
No, the first thing I said was, hey, you you my favorite white friend. You know what he said back? Nothing. He didn't say shit.
He did say something. He didn't say, you look at this nigga. Now this nigga, I want to be my friend, this nigga.
That was it. But, he messaged me later on and, he will, yeah, we're going to leave it there.
Yeah, you got to learn to control that.
Next topic. Control what?
You go too far sometimes. You go too extreme and you put everybody in the same boat without paddles, and that's not right.
Well, if they ain't in the boat with not paddle, you better use your goddamn cook them motherfuckers and goddamn swim. Fuck out of here.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
If you ain't know me by now, you can't can't love me for me, then you ain't for me.
After 4 episodes, if you don't know me, you don't love me.
I'm talking about the people that know me. The people that don't know me. If you don't know me, don't judge me. Just don't get me started.
I wonder how far we can go with you acting like this. You should know me by now, world. I've seen you 4 times.
Leave me the fuck alone. Alright, next topic. Ooh, this is a good one. So, there was a video going around, which I can't post those type of videos on here to put right here. But there was a video, if you know already. But there was a video of a mother. And I believe you sent me the video.
I sent it to you.
Oh, you sent it?
Yeah.
Did you watch it? It was the mother going off about her daughters.
Calling hoes in there.
Yeah, she was calling them hoes, nasty hoes. Because,
I don't think I saw that one.
Well,
I might have. Let me think. Go ahead.
Damn. I was going to pause it, but never mind. In the video, it was a mother. And basically, she was calling her daughters nasty hoes, bitches, like just basically just dogging them nasty. And she was talking about, I guess the daughter was dancing in front of the, what was it, little brother, little sister or something. But basically, the sister, the little girl was dancing in front of another child, which was the sibling, twerking and doing things like that. And then I think that the little girl
she was live or something?
I think she said
TikTok.
They got an Instagram account that's linked to her, some crazy shit, but it's on the same phone or whatever.
Yeah, but let's not deep too dive. Damn, let's not
His
dive
mouth
too deep.
is dyslexic.
It is, cause I got so much shit to. What? Hate y'all. But
And the
damn.
reason we didn't laugh because he was being serious. It wasn't a joke.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed. Anyway, stay on topic. Damn. So basically, so what I'm getting at is the mother was dogging the daughter on Instagram Live. Just basically dogging the daughter on live. And, I just want to talk about parents disciplining their child on social media. And yeah, we're going to start with y'all first. Because, I'm going to go last. This episode, I'm going to go last. Let's start with the oldest.
Oh, what, the oldest?
Yeah, let's start with father. Father God.
It's like this with me. Thankfully, I never had to do it. I never had to deal with it. But those of you who are out and about and your kids are acting a fool, wait till we get home was never a subject in my house. You embarrass me in the store, I'm gonna embarrass you right back in that same store. We're gonna be embarrassed together. You're gonna learn to keep yourself right at all times with me. When it's time to play, you'll notice. You'll know it because I'll start it off.
I have to cut you off. Can you please provide how many sons and how many daughters you have, if you don't mind?
No, I cannot. But
man, come on with this shit.
Why do we always have to gender base it? 5.
Okay,
I have 5 boys and one girl.
You didn't have to go that far, but you said you could have just said you have sons and daughters. That's why I was saying. But anyway, go ahead with that. Go ahead.
Either way.
That's why I wanted you to bring that up because you can speak on having sons and having a daughter. That's what I was.
A lot of people want to try to like distinguish the discipline towards the girls different from the boys. Fact of the matter is, you have to keep them equally so they understand the boundaries equally. Because then you'll have dissension amongst the ranks where they be like, you know how somebody be like, well, dang, he ain't gonna let us. But if we send her in there to go do it, then she'll come back. Then I've taught you nothing. You just found your way around. The rules apply straight down the middle. If they apply to all or they apply to none. You can't say this one can do it and that one can't. Now, it varies as you get older and more mature. But as of right now, it's right down the middle. It's going to be that way for a while. I don't want to sit up there, you know how people always have those where, like if a dude have many women, he a man, he the man. Or he a pimp, he a player, whatever it is to this day. But if a girl do the same thing, she a hoe. And I feel like that's messed up.
That's a topic for another day.
Okay. But as far as like, okay, let's get direct to topic on this one. The social media embarrassment. Well, ain't you embarrassing me on social media? Thinking I would allow you to dance like this? No, I wouldn't, especially in public. But you on your social media platform in my house with your other siblings, knowing I don't allow this because you think I'm in the other room, because you think I'm gone or whatever, and you're embarrassing the way I raised you, thinking that I would allow you to do this, and then you went public with it. So I have to, just as you did what you did in public I have to correct the situation so everybody know. This right here is fake. So I'm finna correct it right now in front of everybody, just like you did it in front of everybody. It wasn't embarrassing for you. It wasn't embarrassing to her many for her to see her daughter doing that, knowing she don't allow that.
But at the moment, you're the bigger person though.
You're right, and you have to instill that in them right now. What you do behind my back or in front of my eyes, you will do as I raised you to do. You will carry your name as well as mine properly. You're not gonna go out here and go all wild and stuff like, oh, mama ain't around, the cat's away, the mice will play. No. Because you never know when that cat coming back. You best act as I raised you. I don't care. And I promise you, people like that mama didn't do that. They saw friends doing that, cousins doing that, other people doing that, and they jumped on that bandwagon.
I disagree.
You're wrong. But go ahead.
Yeah, I watched the video. Cause after watching the video,
wait.
I think
wait a minute, damn it. Wait a minute. Don't talk now. Don't talk this episode now.
We've been shutting this man up every episode.
Go ahead.
I feel like the daughters got that from their mama though. Like she's talking about how they don't know how to bathe good and you know what I'm saying? Like that shit.
Wait a minute. You know that's just the way people talk. In the sense that, you know how people like wet behind the ears, still milk on the breath. That's what they mean by that. Like, you ain't still wiping your ass good enough to up here and act like a grown woman and shake your booty or a stripper. You get what I'm saying? Bringing them back to reality. I'm pretty sure she taught the girl how to bathe. She just saying that to calm her down so she won't be so high and mighty, so she won't be so up in her own ego that she thinks she all that. No, baby, let me bring you back down to earth. Let you know I just got done wiping your ass and changing your diaper not too long ago. So stop acting grown and remain a child. Because a grown woman can twerk. A grown stripper can do this and that. You are a child. Act as such.
And in the video, I think the girl, what it was, 17 or 16?
No, she seemed like she was 13 or 14.
I don't care if she was 17.
One was 16.
But that's my point.
One of them,
that's
but
the worst
I think the
of
other
it.
one was like maybe 13, 14.
That's the worst of it, though. The fact that you finna be ready to be in adult life, you need to understand when you do... Okay, she twerking and everything. You seeing this. Guys her age seeing this, and what the first thing they gonna think? Guys, watch her twerk. What they gonna think? She what's another word for
a freak?
Thank you.
Gutter bug.
Now, when they approach her disrespectfully, whose fault is that?
Hers.
Because what? That's the image she gave them. And her mama was trying to bring her back to earth as harsh as she could. Because not every time can you go, no, baby. Sometimes you gotta scare the life of Jesus into him.
But you can't do it behind closed doors, though?
Did she do what she did behind closed doors?
So you saying you agree
100%.
with disciplining?
100%. You embarrass me in the store, I'm embarrass you in that same store. You embarrass me on social media, I'm embarrass you back on social media. You gonna think before you act while you dealing with me or while you got my name attached to you.
Is that good parenting or petty parenting?
It was.
Oh, let me sit back. Hey, what you drinking tonight, boy?
It's called aggressive parenting. Each condition is different when you're dealing with a child and what they did wrong. You have to adjust your punishment or your corrective action
By the child.
by the circumstance in which what they did. If you stole something, you react this way. If you broke something, you react that way. If you broke curfew, you react this way. It depends on.
Boy, I'm about to go
It ain't one size fits all punishment. It will never be one size fits all punishment because it's different per action.
You sure?
It's more than.
Yeah, about one more now. But it's the other one. The other one you brought from way back.
And before I'm finna say this last
go
little
ahead,
piece.
get it off.
No, I'm finna say this last little piece. You ever did that whole or was involved either way, from top as a parent or from bottom as a kid with the whole wait till we get home, wait till your daddy get home situation?
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up.
So
I'm gonna touch on that part. I'm gonna get on that part.
I'm gonna get you now.
I'm gonna get on that part because I think y'all missing a way bigger picture. Y'all missing a way bigger picture. No, go ahead, cause I got something to say, but you got yours on.
I mean, I think Steve right to a certain extent. I feel like. Hold up.
Rrell.
What?
Rrell.
Damn, I'm bad.
Damn,
Hold up.
you feeling good?
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna bring some stuff out of him tonight. He done fucked up now.
Why is it so hard?
I feel like you're right though to a certain extent.
This is easy.
I think you embarrass the
So then why
child
would
now.
you change the name?
Good. Now, but in the long run,
He's talking, sir. Show some respect.
He can't give me my name right, but I'm supposed to show respect.
We finally got him to talk. Episode 5, we got him to talk.
Master named me Rrell. Him didn't name me.
You was your own master, boy. You was a free man.
Come on. Look, we need to stop. We always let this man out. I got to hear what he got to say.
Yeah.
Even if it don't.
Damn, see, young niggas. They start at the top, you be like,
And
what
then
was I
they
saying?
drink and then they forget.
All right, what I'm saying.
You were saying you
agree
agree
with me,
what he
but
was saying,
to an extent.
but to an extent.
Like if you embarrass them now, it probably worked, but I feel like they got like a deeper. It messed them up on the inside for the long run. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm confused.
You confused?
Because if I correct your actions now, they won't treat you like a hoe. Because you won't allow it.
Yeah, but they getting the message or they just getting, hey, mom beat the fuck out of me.
Okay, let me ask you this. You seen that one where that girl was talking that junk about how if you cussing me, I'm going to cuss at you back, and she was a child?
Oh, bad baby.
What
bad baby.
So what y'all talking about then?
Come outside and all that.
Different right there.
No, I ain't talking about that.
She
Oh.
So I don't feel right here.
Oh, but you don't want her to be embarrassed on the same TikTok, on the same platform she was trying to embarrass her parents on. Because if you cussing me, I'm going to cuss back at you. I wish a child would cuss back at me, knowing I wiped your butt. Knowing I wiped your pee-pee and you peed on me while I was wiping your butt. We ain't equals. We won't never be equals till you start wiping my butt when I'm old, gray, and crusty. And I know each one of my babies gonna put me in a home, so they ain't never gonna come wipe my
I'm gonna have
butt.
to open this one up because I'm finna go somewhere with this one.
Yeah.
I'm finna go somewhere. Y'all keep going. Y'all go ahead. Let me get some of this now.
But
Let me get
you
some-
saying she went too far.
Oh
I
man.
mean, if it was just a twerking thing, I can understand that. But like showing everybody
Y'all
how
boiling me up
dirty
now.
their room is and how they clothes throw it everywhere and tell
So you
everybody
still
how
don't
they do
see it. You still don't get it.
That don't feel
Okay.
like that, I don't.
How you got time to act grown and twerk when you ain't grown enough to clean your room? You looking like a stripper right now.
Yeah.
But look at your room.
And that's what
Focus
my-
on what's
that's what-
important.
Not to cut you off, but
And
that's what
trying to
my
look
mama was
good
saying,
in front of
too.
these
She
little
was like,
boys ain't
look at your
nothing.
bathroom. Look at this. Look at that.
Your
you nasty
your priorities
ass bitch.
ain't in order.
You nasty motherfucker.
Now I would never call my kids all that.
That's what she
'Cause
was, boy.
Oh, she ain't say no.
I know
Oh,
what
shit.
you're saying.
Shit,
I see
no.
what you're saying. But see, that's my point exactly. Because they gave the false bravado of being a hoe. Now twerking, anybody can twerk. You supposed to twerk with your man or whatever on the dance floor. I get that. But by you twerking for everybody, that's an automatic. Society says that's an automatic stamp on you. Because if you twerk for everybody, you'll twerk for anybody.
Oh, y'all took done?
Go ahead, see.
Ooh. All right. First off, Daddy. Dad, I don't have a daughter.
That we know
He
of.
has a daughter. I don't have a daughter. I got boys. when I see stuff like that with the mother, I be thinking, where's the father? Where is the man to say, hey, baby, this ain't how this shit go at all. This ain't the life you want right now. Cause
Mama did say that. She just said it harshly as shit, but excuse me, harshly as get out, but she said it.
But some things I feel like parents need to jump in. Not just mama. Daddy too. Daddy. That's what's wrong with a lot of shit in this world. You missing daddy. You need a daddy. And then on top of that too, I can't speak on that particular situation, but there's a lot of situations where mama's not raising her child. Grandma is. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, the daughter treats grandma like mama. Who dies first? Grandma. Guess what? Your daughter lost her mother. Trauma. Then she has to build a relationship with her mama because she already had it with her grandma. It was kind of like, yeah, that's my mama, but I don't have that relationship with mom like I do with grandma. Now you got to try to build a relationship with mama, and guess what? 9 times out of 10, a lot of these women out here have relationships with their mama like they sister. They fighting, they disrespecting each other, they just don't, it's just nasty. I'm gonna leave that right there. Let that marinate. Got to the father in, different situation. Now, when it comes to the social media thing, for me, as a father of boys, even as father of boys, I'm sensitive about how my boys may look when they go to school and things like that. Bullying and things like that is more sensitive to me now than what it was when I was coming up, because you got social media. You could talk shit to somebody on social media. The things you put on social media is not going anywhere. You can delete it. Guess what? Somebody else can screen record it. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, you may have embarrassed your child publicly. You can respond back in a minute. You may embarrass your child publicly on social media. You don't know if there's somebody else fucking recording that shit. That girl can grow out of that. She may have grown out of that phase where she was going through that little promiscuous phase. She grown out of that.
I
She's
think it was more seeking attention than promiscuity.
Okay, whatever the case may be, Rrell.
Is it promiscuity?
No. Yes. I don't think she was being sexually active. I think she was just wanting seeking attention. But that's not.
But you don't know the details of it. You don't know the details of it. But the thing is, when you
details kind of speak for themselves. She didn't go on a she didn't when she was doing all that twerking and stuff. It wasn't to one person, correct? It was to an audience, right?
It's more.
But you're missing the point.
You're
missing the point. It gets. You know what? Let me double back because you just made me think about something. Even when the child is doing it, that may not go nowhere. But guess what? After your child becomes a certain age, like let's say for example, I'm playing with my dick at 15 on social media. No, let's go there. I'm tired of this shit. We gotta have grown. Yeah. We have to have grown. I'm 15 playing with my dick on social media and doing all this type of shit, right? There's a level to that shit, right? Because like I was saying, hold on. So I'm 15 doing that type of shit, right? Now, if somebody was to post, I'm 23, 24, I'm different now. I'm not doing none of that shit I'm doing as a kid. Somebody was to post that, guess what? Somebody gonna go to jail for that. Somebody gonna have a lawsuit for that because you showing me as an adolescent child doing things that I
put on social media, which means you gave up all rights to privacy once you did.
But you're missing the point. I'm 15.
It doesn't
I'm not
matter.
18.
Let me finish. Once you post your rights are still the same. 15, 18, 130.
Let me finish. If them young girls, which they are under the age of 18, doing things that they should not be doing on social media, at some point you cannot post it anymore. But you know what you can post forever? Mama calling you a hoe. That's always going to be on social media. Let's say you and me, we're not friends. Your daddy whooped your ass and called you all type of fuck niggas, faggots, and all type of demeaning things, right? You're a grown man now. I said, hey, you talking shit to me? All right, let me find this old video and put it back online. And then it's reoccurring.
I don't know about the rest of the world, but that shit wouldn't faze me a bit. Because like you said, it was a phase that a person went through. Those phases taught me a lesson. When I embarrassed again, y'all are one-sided with this. She embarrassed the hell out of her mama.
But you gotta understand, this is young ladies. These are young girls.
They aren't acting as ladies. They're
not acting as ladies, but they're gonna grow up and be what they need to be in life. And they don't need nobody.
Shock their system. And that whole, what are y'all doing? Oh my God, wouldn't have worked. That wouldn't have worked.
Well, I don't agree. Cause
I said, yeah, she went a little extreme, a little too far, but still.
Yes, mama did not need, I don't feel like
in the heat of the moment, she was like, doing? What? So yeah, how many times have y'all in the heat of the moment said or done the wrong thing? Thank you.
But this is the thing.
Never. You a damn lie. Don't make me go to the chat on your ass.
You see what he doing on this phone during business hours. God damn.
Go.
No.
So you never in the
No, I wasn't damn.
All right, you know
Here
what?
we go,
I'm talking too much as it is. Go ahead.
Now, back to what I was saying before I rudely interrupted, because I sat back and let y'all have it.
But I know you was gonna start saying all the wrong stuff though. I thought you was gonna have some intelligence with you. I'm just playing.
No.
I just playing.
No, but no, that's my biggest thing when it comes to these kids. Even with the boys, like even when we see videos of the fathers taking their son to get the haircut, like George Jefferson. Yeah, and it's like, you don't know what he has to deal with when he go to school, because the hair gonna grow back. The hair can grow, it can and will grow back. But how long would these kids fuck with you at that school?
Not that long.
You can't speak for the kids.
All I know
these kids are vicious now.
Yeah, they vicious, but
it's social media.
And the next
they can make the.
Yeah, sure
have
can.
You been on Twitter?
Yeah, and how quickly does that stuff go away into the next big topic? Just like we do. We don't do the same topic every week. Why? Because the next big thing is now out. And we forgot about them old topics. That's exactly how kids work. That's why you can whoop a kid that same day. They go take their nap, come back, and still look, hey, daddy, you want to play?
So what else are they going to do?
My point, they still hate. How many times? Well, it hadn't happened to y'all yet. But sooner or later, one of them, I hate you. That can come out somebody's mouth.
Oh, we're gonna touch on that.
Oh, wait a minute now. What?
So one of your kids told you they hate you?
Oh, yes.
And he still breathing to the day?
Yes.
I didn't told my mom I hate her.
See?
Real shit.
It comes out the mouth. Because in the heat of the moment, you're thinking about the whooping you got, the word they said to you that set you off.
I'll take a step further. I'll never forget this. I have a stepdad. Hispanic stepdad, because we're going to touch on that episode later. He's Hispanic, right? He been there since I was 1. When people speak on my father, that's him, because he's my father. He raised me since I was 1. That's my dad.
He's to blame for this. I'll just play.
No, he ain't to blame. He ain't to blame.
Mr.
Life.
Partita, much respect.
And anyways, I'll never forget, I was getting my ass whooped. And, he's very laid back. He's probably the last one to whoop me. He whooped me, boy, I was so hurt. You know what I said? I want my real dad. The whole time getting whooped, I want my real dad.
Wow.
I want my real dad.
Wow. Yeah. I bet you that cut deeper than anything you.
Yeah, you know what? I'm hurt by it right now thinking about it.
Yeah.
But you a kid. You're not thinking about you're just not thinking. I'm finna get my ass whooped. I don't want to get whooped no more.
So as an adult, we couldn't do the same thing like the mama did. She wasn't thinking. All she was thinking is how on live she was being seen as an unfit mama by this girl. No one. See, this is what gets me that y'all didn't see the big picture of. Had she known her mama was there, you think she'd have been doing it? Yes or no? So why you doing it when you think mama's not there, making it look like I didn't raise you better than this?
Man, no kids. I want to do something sneaky when their mama ain't nothing.
My point exactly. So don't do it. You still carrying my name. You still carrying your name. You want that to mean something when you're out there in the real world. Just like you said, they can pull that shit up years from now and throw it in your face. You had a job interview for $100 million a year job. Yes, my name is Lakeisha. Oh, good, great. We saw your references. We also saw this video. Oh. Yeah, we don't want you.
Both ways.
We don't want you. But she put it up. Okay, let's say the mama never ever caught her and did what she did. That twerking video, that company pull up. But like, well, Keisha, we don't want to be associated
You
with
missing
you knowing this
the key
happened.
part too.
From the video, we call you down the hose. I still ain't hiring you though.
That's what but I'm saying, if even what only way you gonna work for me and you twerking like that is if you in sales.
Okay, I got a
I'll
question
put
for
you
you.
out
I got
there
a
in the
question for
street
you.
sign.
I got a question for you. Let's put you in that position. You got a daughter. How would you have handled that situation?
I wouldn't have had a chance. My wife would have. I wouldn't have had a chance.
Okay.
I wouldn't have had a chance to say or do nothing.
You got a daughter. How'd you have handled it?
Probably beat her for real. Like,
You would have beat her?
yeah, like real talk.
Hey, no more.
Still want their kids, man.
Yeah, but you would have beat her? You would have beat your daughter.
Yeah.
And he doing right. He don't.
No, I didn't say it was wrong, but
He don't want-
him. No. This is the reason I'm acting like this. This is the most laid back person I've ever met next to my dad. I never seen him get mad. I be trying to push this nigga to get mad. I promise you, I be
And that's
trying to.
messed up in and of
No,
itself.
it ain't, nigga.
Yes, it is.
You gotta push your niggas sometimes and say,
Nah,
hey, is
you
it in you, is it not?
You don't
Is
want
it
to
in
open
you?
Pandora's box.
Do you have it in you to get mad enough to tear some shit up?
For what?
He's
What
the
would he
biggest
tear up
nigga.
stuff for?
He's big enough to be a goddamn bodyguard. Is you about that shit or not?
What do you need the bodyguard for? He need
It's
to be
not about
himself.
being God.
Stop trying to.
No,
listen,
I'm not. No.
I'm taking it personal. Stop trying to bring out the worst in black people. Especially black men.
Here
Stop
we go.
trying to bring out the worst
Here
in
we
people
go.
in general.
I'm gonna let
But
you
I'm
have it.
saying, certain black men are laid back for a reason. There's a reason why nice guys are nice. You want to know why nice guys are nice? I'll tell you as a nice guy. Because if we turn mean, the devil will give up his throne to me. Do you understand me? But I don't do that. Because I know what's on the other side of that darkness. I'm the type of person who gets out of bed, my feet hit the floor, and the demons say, oh shit, he's up. I'm sorry, go ahead.
How long you been selling that one?
Hey, he here tonight. Hey, he here. He said, "How long you been selling that one?" Hey,
He's sitting on it. Like, how long have I been
I
holding
know
that
what
one
he
in?
meant, but no. Listen. With people I fuck with, man. Anybody that know me, I love to joke and play.
Yeah, anybody that know him already unhappy. Go ahead.
I love to joke and play, and yes, she
Get
can
off
be
the
unhappy.
phone. I want to hear some more out of ours.
I got a situation over there.
Well, you should have
What
thought about
situation?
that.
No,
before you
talk
left.
about it. We don't care.
No, don't
What's
do
the
that. Don't do that,
situation?
man.
No.
Private. No.
How
Private is private.
No,
Public is
he
public.
ain't got to go into detail. What's the situation? Because every man go through it. Hey, I cut out the part last episode.
No, we not.
No,
No, let this man talk. You ask him a question. We don't
Okay.
care about last episode or what happened.
I was gonna bring up what happened.
I
that
know.
cut
I
out.
don't want to hear it.
Last time,
No, he talking about that when the phone call. Come on, what you want to talk about? What you got going on, or you want to stay on task?
y'all already know what it is.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, there's a lot of times where a man has to go take care of business, and your woman may feel like you ain't really taking care of business. You out doing other shit, and if you don't explain yourself right then and there in the midst of confusion, it's gonna be a long night when you get home.
That's why I said communicate first. Communicate first, build second.
So, with that being said, I like
And that's
to
why I'm finna cut him off because this is kind of important. I apologize. But that's why at the beginning I was giving out apologies. That just wasn't for my wife. That was for all of us. Because we all went past our time limit. Because technically, like before this went down, and like I said, this is a passion of ours. But before it finally came to fruition, our lives were just them and us and them. Like, and then this extension kind of threw everything off. So I get why they are.
Yeah, it's an adjustment. It's an adjustment.
And they we ain't giving them time to adjust. We did this 4 times, and it's gonna take longer than 4 times to adjust to something that years. We're talking about years of just me and my wife, him and his girl, him and his girl. There was no us 3 hanging out. So they trying to adjust, and I respect and thank them and hope that they have more patience with us for as long we keep going longer and longer. Like each time we do a podcast, it's an hour added on because we keep going. And I apologize. Like I said at the beginning, I apologize.
Man, you apologize enough. Damn, I'm telling you to apologize. Shit.
I understand why they are upset.
And
I think both of y'all should apologize to y'all because
nigga, please.
I'm just saying.
Nigga, please.
We
nigga, what?
we shook up what they are used to.
Listen. Boy, you better listen. I don't have anything to apologize for, because if we had started this day one and there was money involved, I believe a lot of that would not be going on. But even with me, when I leave, listen to what I'm saying, Bars. When I leave to go set up equipment somewhere else.
Yeah.
Fuck with him.
The studio.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that shit again. You know, it's just look.
No, wait.
In the beginning, like probably episode 1,
This is-
because it's in the midst of everything that's
But
going
it's
on.
passion for us though. Like we
No.
don't have poker night. We don't have pool night. We don't have guys night. This is our release. This is our.
This is deeper than a release for me. This is more of a, I get to come on here and the people that I fuck with and the people that I used to fuck with don't fuck with. People that don't even know me, you get to see me. You get to see me for who I am. And I'm really somebody, like, I laugh and joke with my boys, but I really don't want to be bothered. Leave me the fuck alone. I hope y'all understand that. Leave me the fuck alone. I used to be a person who was all da-da-da, but as you get older, I'm all for my kids and my family. That's more important than anything. That's why a lot of people... I'm not finna go there. But, no, wait. Let me leave it on this point since you brought it there. There's a lot of people that say, hey, I'm finna go hang out. Or people that hang out every weekend. How many times have you heard a woman in the workplace say, damn, my man rather be around some dick than his own woman?
Oh, yeah, trying to be smarter.
Yeah, because a lot of men ain't home. A lot of men rather be with their friends. And a lot of men... 9 times out of 10, how many times you hear, hey, all he was doing was going out to the club, just have a good time, and that was it. He ain't back home. He ain't made it back. Even women. I just went out to have a good time. I'm not saying people can't have a good time, but damn. For me, most of my time, I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna be paying all these damn bills and I spend more time away from it than enjoying it. That's just me.
You gotta go.
But...
So what?
He said that's just him.
Yeah, that's just me. But I'm not saying not going out. I'm just speaking as a whole when it comes to I'd rather spend more time. I'm gonna spend more time with my family than doing other shit.
Because that's where your peace lies.
Yeah.
Most people go home to a crazy woman.
Yeah, and don't get it
And
fucked
it's
up. I
best
like
to
a
be
peace of
away
mind
from
too.
it
I like to be
because
alone
it
too.
calms down. You know, give her time to calm down and whatnot. So that's why they go out and every weekend, because they know once I go home, she gonna be on this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Or once I go home, she finna go out anyway too, or whatever. She never home too, but she gonna throw me under the spotlight first, so that she can get on my case, and I forget to tell her you doing the same thing. Where was you at?
And there be
That's
times.
That's a clever maneuver they use.
And there be times where you get off from work as a man. You get off from work. You like, damn, y'all don't want to go to the bar or nothing. Cause 9 times out of 10, I don't want to go home. Cause I know I gotta go home. You gotta deal. As soon as you walk through the door, you feel the heat coming in. You already know she cutting her eyes at you, rolling her eyes.
Will you stop it? Will you stop
What
it?
he doing? What he doing?
You gotta learn to pay attention. Stop it.
Yeah.
When you look back, you gonna see what I'm talking about.
It's all right. I'm not editing. Hey, that editing shit coming down to a minimum. That's a lot of fucking work. Damn, that's a lot of work. But
We jumped off subject yet again.
What was the original subject?
damn.
The parent.
The parent. Oh
discipline the
yeah.
kid.
You said you'll beat the shit out your daughter.
I
Okay.
He said he'd moisturize her.
But no, he'll say he'll discipline his daughter. Now, I don't have the luxury of having a daughter. I want one because I
The
feel
luxury. The pressure.
like pressure. Man,
Like I said,
truth be told, my sons are spoiled, and
Yes.
then I made them that way.
yes, but here's the thing. With your daughter, she'd be way worse. Way, way worse. But especially if you just have one. Because it'll be the uniqueness of it. The preciousness of knowing this is my only one. If you got 9 cars out there, you're just going to drive them. But if you got just that one, you're going to put oil in it, you're going to change it, because this is your only way to get anywhere, do anything. You're going to take care of it better, especially if you bought it with your own money. Somebody gave it to you, it might not be as as strong as, oh man, I got body. I just get mama to buy me another one once this one break down. It's gonna be, I gotta keep this up. I gotta take care of it. I gotta keep the oil changes. I gotta keep the tires rotated. I got to. Otherwise, I can't go get this bread. I can't eat.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But for me,
I ain't got no son to compare it to. But like, when
who ain't got no son to compare it to?
Yes, you do.
I mean, not no baby son. I mean,
Oh yeah, he about 30.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're
He
saying.
about
but
30.
it's like when she started crying, it's like you want to tell her no. I mean, you can tell her no, but you feel bad for it. But I mean, if you had a son, you
Especially if
probably
she
just
give
tell
you
her
that
shut
look.
up, you know, so.
Especially if she give you that look.
Yeah, see, I'm missing out on that because see, when my son cries, I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
Be a
shit.
man. At 3
No,
years
not even
old, 2
be a
years
man,
old, 1
not
year
even
old.
be a
Be a
man.
man.
It's just
Cry.
like, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. Chill, calm down. You know, and then it's like for me with boys, something that I'm gonna say I missed out on growing up was a man talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know a lot of us, and I ain't finna touch on it too deep, but a lot of us don't really have that conversation because guess what? Dad gotta go make ends meet. So a lot of times dad ain't home. Dad's working most of the time. So the only thing you really learn from your father is hard work before you learn how to really be a man. Because by the time life goes fast, and you got to understand, I'm the only boy. I was the only son. I have 3. I have enough time to say, all right, I fucked up here. Let me go back to the oldest one. Because when I had my first child, it was just like, oh, we just got a baby. We just got another. All right. Supposed to take care of him. All right, let me do what I gotta do. Just go with the motion. Because it didn't hit me that I had a child. Then when he gets a little bit bigger, you have another one. It hit a little different. Because it's like, all right, I'm having a son again. Having a son. You know, you get a little more attached. Then you have a third one. It gets to a point where you're like, all right, I appreciate him being a baby because he's going to get to an age where he's talking, running around. He don't really want to, you know, not that he don't want to deal with me, but hey, Dad, what are you doing? Like my oldest, he had got, I ain't going to spend too much time on this, but he got all A's and whatnot. So I'm like, I'm proud of you. It's like, okay, can we play the game? Can we get on YouTube? I'm like, no, son, I'm really proud of you.
But thank God for YouTube, bro.
No, that shit fucking up. But we ain't spent to time. Go ahead.
Well,
you looking like you want to say something about it.
Yeah, I've never seen it that way. I don't know. I'm a weird. I was a weird kid. I'm a weird dude. Like all the stuff my daddy taught me was kind of like off the first Karate Kid. All symbols. Like I understood. Wax on, wax off was really blocking. And my daddy did that with me. When we went fishing, when we played kickball, when we played baseball, he didn't have to say it verbally, but I picked up on everything he was saying. Everything. The one speech he gave us was the bear speech. And once he gave that speech, I already knew it, but it all locked into place.
Bear speech? What's that?
The bear speech.
Yeah, what's that bear?
We all sat down. He didn't do it individually. He did it individually again, but he didn't do it. He gave us all the speech. Like, look at here. Every time I go out that door, I'm fighting a bear. Keeping him away from y'all. But pretty soon it's going to be y'all turn to go out that door. It's a bear out there to get each one of y'all. You got to have the grades. You got to have the smarts. You got to have the ability to adapt and move forward. That bear going to knock you down. You get back up and you keep fighting. You can defeat the bear. But that bear is powerful.
I'm going to use that.
It's a bear out there.
I like that.
And that's the speech he gave us.
I like that.
But he also taught us how to beat it without us knowing. Like I don't know if he did it on purpose or not. But he would do sneaky stuff like like when you're fishing. There's certain ways to throw the hook, certain ways to bait the hook, certain ways to reel in the fish. That's life. Playing kickball, teaching us how to be a team, teaching us to uplift each other, teaching us to sit up there and support. Good kick, good goal, run fast, you got it, catch it, don't be scared, we got your back. He taught us everything about life, but he taught us in a kid's mind so that we could get it. Without the speeches and stuff, a kid ain't gonna pay attention too long.
Right.
Attention span 3, 4, 5, 8 seconds. But we playing the game, we all in that game. We all in the kickball game, baseball game, football, all that. He was out there playing with us, teaching us subconsciously. Like I said, I don't know if he did it on purpose or not. But if he did, that's one brilliant man.
You gotta ask him about that.
It's a brilliant man. He taught us everything. And I don't know how much my brothers paid attention, but I damn sure paid attention.
You need to call him one day on live.
On live?
Yeah.
My dad is just for me.
No.
It ain't for the share boy. That's mine.
Get the...
No, that's mine. I'm not sharing that with you.
That's mine. I ain't sharing.
That's right.
Listen.
But he taught me so much in life at such a young age to where I was actually picking it up. And I think he noticed it.
I respect that.
We supposed to stay on topic. Shit.
See this man right here? Hey, I want y'all to pay attention the whole episode on this man being on that phone. Boy, hey, the nigga got some cleaning up to do.
And we also got to pay attention to let that man speak more. And I got to speak less. I really do.
No, you heard this man say he gonna beat the shit out of some...
Okay. That response...
Hey,
I get it from my point of view, but I want to see it from your point of view.
No, that shit...
Why would you whoop her at all?
Put him on the damn spot. Dang,
why wouldn't you just let her have her fun?
Talking about the twerking shit?
Yeah.
Have a fun.
Yes, have her fun. It's just a dance. It's just a dance. It's no different than electric slide.
What would you say? What would you say? What would you say to her? And no disrespect to his girl, please leave me the fuck alone too. Don't bother me. I don't want no smoke with you. Nothing.
I think we too much talking for real.
No, but what if your daughter said, "Hey, mommy taught. I seen mommy do it."
Wait a minute, I want to know the first part first before you throw the second part in there. Why would you whoop her?
Hold on, my bad.
Why would I whoop? I mean, she twerking like there's nothing to talk about. I mean,
so you just go in there and whoop her?
I mean, I'd probably go in there and get a belt for her. But I mean, I'm coming back and whoop her.
You didn't answer why. Why are you whooping her? For dancing?
Yeah, it's not dancing. She's twerking. That's not dancing.
Too provocative, huh?
But that's all you see on TV now.
I mean, yeah, you see it on TV.
You also see people bungee jumping and shooting each other. You ain't supposed to mimic that either.
But a lot of people do. You don't know what kind of child you got.
That's my point exactly. You scared of Jesus, and I bet she won't twerk again.
So you know what your daughter wants to see?
Yeah. I just told you I wouldn't even have a chance to make it to her.
Oh yeah, true.
I'd be like,
say a wife.
You seen it. You seen it first. You seen it first.
I'm telling you exactly what happened. Oh, really? Wait, what's this? Don't you touch her. I got this. She gonna reach through the phone and grab me. She gonna reach through wherever she at and grab me. I'm telling you, the woman is powerful. Don't let it sneak up. This woman is powerful. She would have had it handled before she even did it.
But is she out of town?
There is none of that. Listen to me. I don't know how this woman does what she does. I don't be exaggerating. This woman is a shaman. You hear me? You know what a shaman is?
Trying to do with the destiny for you.
See, look at that. No, a shaman is a Native American spin doctor / spell guru / wizard / the last person on earth you want to go up against. And I would never go up against this crazy woman. Crazy like a fox, not like a...
Okay. So what if she saw it, okay, and she said, well, I want you to deal with it, Steve. What you gonna do?
Rrell! Damn! Get out! Get out!
What would I do?
But what if she saw it, she tired, she said, okay, Rrell, you gonna deal with it.
I'ma laugh, cause I know it's a setup. She ain't gonna let me. What my daughter did? My daughter did something.
Why you think about that? Let me say something. If I seen my daughter doing that, first thing that comes to mind, you're just like your fucking mother. But then I'm gonna go tell her mama, like, hey, your daughter in here doing this. You know, because mothers should go address their child. Or, you know.
I agree with that. I can't.
With like, I know.
It's more about guidance than correction.
Yeah, and I know there's a lot of single mothers out there raising the sons and stuff like that. And y'all do a wonderful job. All BS aside, but at the same time, can't nobody raise a boy like a man.
I wish people would understand that.
And you can feel how you want to feel about it. I don't.
This is what he means by that. You can raise an amazing person. There's nothing wrong with him at all, top, bottom, left, right. But there's still a key piece you cannot provide, no matter how much you hug him, no matter how much you discipline, no matter how much you do anything. Send him to his uncle, send him to his grandpa, send him to his That's
what they used to do back in the day.
Send him to his older brother.
They're going to send him to a man and let a man deal with it.
Trust me, it's nothing against you. We're not putting you down because, like he said, you out there doing amazing stuff for those kids. But there's a piece that you will never, ever, 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 ever understand that's in the soul of a man that I have to pass down from a man to a man. You can't do nothing about it. Just like there's certain things about a woman. The elegance, the essence, the beauty of the inner soul of a woman. We can't touch or pass down. Y'all have to do it. And you need to just accept that fact. There's certain things we can't do for our daughters. It's like there's certain things you cannot do for your son. Only the male can do it because the male has that key. And we can't pass it to y'all to pass to them. We have to do it.
Facts. Message. I'm gonna get a little thing where it say message. Remember message? Oh, I'm for real. That's gonna be on here. It's gonna be on here. We'll keep adding, boy. We're gonna have a lot of stuff on here, boy. It's gonna turn into, boy. We're gonna start turning into 3D characters after a while. But
next topic.
Yeah, let's get to the next topic. That was a little deep.
I apologize.
Stop fucking apologizing. You know what? Let me say something.
Get out.
Let me say something. Y'all is in representation of me also. I'm in representation of y'all, and I feel like for me, I go out there first.
Please don't be a representation of me.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
I'm trying.
Do you just insulted me. Do you remember last episode? He was like, man, he done said some things a lot of people want to say. He done said some things I want to get off there. I just couldn't do it. Because I don't care. He's humble. He's a nice guy. He's the quiet.
I'm saying you gotta have tact with shit. You say fuck having excuse me. You say forget having tact. Ass is ass and booty hole is booty hole. I'm like, no.
Is it not?
No. When you're speaking to the masses, you have to speak to them. You don't speak from you. It's just like if you're talking to a room full of Hispanic folks, why are you speaking English? Speak Spanish. That's all I'm saying. That's what I mean.
And anyways, to
that sorry for making
that
sense.
particular part, but no, the masses. I'm not finna have this talk. You got that one. You got that one. I'm gonna let you have that one.
Let me have it. There's no other way. It's facts. Is it facts, Varus? No. Yes. No. Thank you.
It's facts. It's facts.
If you in a room full of people, you gotta speak their language.
No, I have to speak
Being
my
asshole
language.
is a universal language. Yes,
people relate to me. It's not me trying to. I'm not Martin Luther King. I'm not Malcolm X. When they came out there and talked, do you think they was talking to just say, "Hey, I'm trying to cater to y'all"? Or do you think, "Hey,
cater"? I'm not talking about cater. I'm talking about the best way to pass your message along. If you sit up here acting crazy and nobody's gonna understand you, I'm not saying you. I'm saying
okay, yeah, clean it up, son. Because I'm about to get offensive.
They're not gonna get the message. The best way to get the message is to be on their terms so they understand you.
Don't talk to them.
Thank you. It went over your head straight to him because you short. Get it together.
Man, kiss my ass.
And we're back to it.
Man, all right. Next topic. Let's talk about Simone Biles. I hope I'm saying your name right.
Didn't they say it like several times, several different locations? Like
I don't know, but yeah, let's talk about Simone. She's a little cutie too.
How old is she, man?
No, wait, I'm saying cutie. Wait, let's slow down. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying like that. Not like how I did Shakari. We're gonna touch on that right quick too. But Simone Biles leaves the limits due to mental health, and she said, whenever you get in a high stress situation, you kind of freak out. I have to focus on my mental health and not jeopardize my health and well-being. It just sucks when you're fighting with your own head. And she also added that those competing weren't just athletes. Were people at the end of the day, and that Team USAA is planning to have mental rest day, on that following Wednesday prior to, everything happening. And it made me think about Rrell. Damn.
What?
Damn.
Wait a minute. Don't be what?
Damn. When he's right, he's fucking right.
What are you right about?
He said, when we were talking about Sha'Carri Richardson topic a couple episodes ago, he said, don't you think you're putting too much stress on her? And I said, fuck no, she represents us. And then this happens.
Wait, hold on. Speaking to the mic, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear him. I'm way on this end.
He said, Rain Man.
No, say you a man, right?
That nigga right again.
No, that last part. Very last part.
Right again.
Again. Oh, that's right. Again.
Listen, if
you really gotta let him talk. I like what he got to say.
In case you ain't know, I'm gonna always challenge him on what he say.
Even if the facts,
and I'm gonna always
try
to
what I say.
pull the demon out of him.
Why?
Because the laid back niggas got a demon in them, boy.
I just told you we do.
You
ain't yet to have seen mine. Nobody has. Except for maybe my wife. A small MC Bitsy glimpse. Because I love her too much to try to make her have disdain for me.
Anyways, this. Do you want to make an episode? Never mind. Simone, you know what? I'm not leading any of these topics. Not this episode. You go ahead. I read it to you. I'm trying to think. Hold on, before you go ahead. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else to add to it? But yeah, she left, and she left quite a few of them. And
no. I thought she just left the team. Like she went and did individual.
No. Let me finish.
She did not participate.
No. She participated, but it's only individual.
There was certain. What are you talking about? Individual.
Okay, like there's a team. Like
she's part of Team USA, regardless.
No, right. But what I'm saying is, there's individual meets, and then there's team meets.
Olympics.
Yes.
In the,
Olympics.
Don't you fuck this up? No,
I'm not. I'm right. Okay. These are facts. Okay, like Team USA. You heard of that, right? Mm-hmm. But then you heard somebody say this person brought home the gold, and not this team brought home the gold. There's individual competitions, and then there's group competitions that
Either
they
way,
perform
she's
in.
representing the USA all the way around.
Yes, and no, because it's more condensed when it's like if I fuck up, I lost the medal. Mm-hmm. But if he mess up, he lost us the medal. Kind of like a relay race.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Like a relay race. That's the best way to put it.
Man,
okay. Wait, hold on. I got to finish. Breaking it down. Some of them she was knocking them out the park, and then some you can kind of tell when you're looking at it like, hey, something's not right because she was messing up and things of that nature. And she's a part of a couple competitions. Like there's maybe like 5. I could be wrong. Don't fact check.
Quote me,
yeah, but there's a couple of them, and she was kind of like, hey, I'm not doing this one. I'm not doing that one. Then it came to a point like, look, hey, I'm just not here for that. But I just want to make sure I got all the information before you go ahead and tell us what you think about that.
We not what we used to be.
Speak up, sir.
We
as who?
The now generation, the folks that's on display right now.
But what do you mean we're not what we used to be? What did we used to be?
A lot tougher. We used to put forth a lot more effort.
Talking about in the Olympics,
in life, bro. Like in life. We used to strive to be the smartest nation. We used to strive to be the best nation. We used to strive to be the this, to that, the this, to that. And now we just gotten more and more lazy.
Can I argue with you on that one?
We want handouts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now what she did that if I recall correctly, a couple years back, folks used to do gymnastics with broken legs, necks, and everything, and keep going. Kurt Angle did with a broken neck. Fuck. Hold on.
Okay.
Christina Yamaguchi, she was for us. You know what I'm saying? The girl who broke her leg on a balance beam. They were hurt physically and emotionally and mentally, thinking it was it. It's over. I can't do nothing. And they came home with the gold. Now I know what pressure is. I've been dealing with pressure for far too long. And I get she's dealing with pressure, and she's like, I gotta get out of my own head, so I gotta bag out. A lot of us would be like, I'm in my own head, but I gotta get out of my own head and do this for a team. That's where they made the mistake. Instead of saying I gotta do this for the nation, just say I gotta do it for the team. And then break it down smaller and smaller. Like I said, you can't put that much pressure on somebody so young, so fast. That's a lot of pressure. You represent the whole nation. Don't say that to somebody.
I think they're more worried about representing
their
culture than the nation, for real.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. And that's what's funny about it. When they doing something like that, they represent the nation. But when they get back over here, they would just represent us. Because they're not as valuable when they're on TV to the rest of the nation. And that makes me mad. They don't want to use them as leaders. They want to use the rappers and stuff to represent the black people. People that on that grand stage represent America. But people like that on the other stages, they represent black people. And I don't understand why they get to choose and decide which is which when they should all be one.
You want to go ahead? You stop right now. Because you stop right there. Go ahead. Get your shit off. Speak up.
We talking about her now?
Man, get over that. No, we talking about Simone. I got that up for me because I got to touch on something.
I think personally.
Oh, hold on. Let me go back to it if you need it right now. You see how he didn't pay attention in class? You got to go back. What was you talking about, teacher? You got to go back and pull up the notes for him.
I'm fine, but no, I feel like it's shocking for real, though, man. I mean, she gonna get over that. Man,
That's what I was saying.
Damn.
I ain't trying to downplay it.
I just said they just a little more sensitive than back
She
then.
knew before she went over there that she was going to the Olympics.
Ooh.
I swear to God, when me and my wife talking about this, I said, you quoting me precisely for what I said.
But now it's almost like she looked at it like, okay, I'm here already.
It was surreal at first, now it's real.
And now she get a gold medal when she participate tonight, no?
No.
But you don't?
No. Mm-mm. They ain't even in gold medal status. They in like bronze and silver right now. They fell down.
The rest of the world done caught up now.
The rest of the world. That's for another time.
Alright, you gonna let me... Y'all got y'all shit off?
Yeah.
Simone. Fuck them. And these two. If you want to fucking leave, you got endorsements. You got everything. You already done proved yourself. You don't need to keep proving yourself.
It makes sense she's still gonna have
Can I
endorsements
finish?
after this. She's not gonna have no more endorsements. They gonna see
Okay,
her
let me...
Twitter.
Okay.
I'm not saying she is. I said that's what they gonna see.
So you mean to tell me you finna drop somebody because they said, hey, I need to take a mental break because y'all motherfuckers done put all this pressure on me to represent USA? She's a black woman representing USA. USA. I done got
dizzy.
I'm gonna edit that shit out.
I done got dizzy.
USA. We talking about USA who ain't done nothing for black folks yet? How about you send all the Asians that got all their rights up there?
Yeah, rights.
Rights. Damn, don't. He said that.
That sounded all sorts of racist.
He said
that sounded all sorts of racist.
But
go get in the corner.
I have yet to see any black people are dying. Black women are getting treated like shit.
Murdered.
I have murdered.
Don't say dying, we getting murdered.
Murdered. Let me correct myself. Murdered. Black men and women. But, you're sending somebody who's black to represent America. And that America who has not...
Well, I wouldn't say sent.
I sat back and I was quiet. Please show me the same respect, sir. And I let you go first. Please.
It's because you let me go first. I mean, I was finished.
Well, you let me let you go first. Is that better? Pops.
Don't call me that. You act like we that far apart in age.
They don't know that.
We that far apart in experience. I learned better than you.
Anyways, sir.
You look.
Simone.
What did I say you look young?
Simone.
That's messed up.
Simone. You did what you had to do, and you did what you felt you needed to do. Shit. Fuck this. I'll be here in the next 4 years.
You assume?
Are you going? Do they get an invite or
are y'all going to let me finish?
It back. You don't get it. Oh well, you were here last time. You get the free pass. Hell
no. What I'm saying is, have y'all seen her? She's fucking talented.
Now
you ain't shit without her. What did you say? What did you say earlier? They're in the bronze and all that type of shit, right?
Yeah,
silver. She is the one carrying them.
So why she stopped?
She stopped because she said, "Hey, I'm gonna go do me for me." I'm not finna keep carrying
back
y'all.
So I don't keep saying stuff. Go ahead. Huh?
She want nothing to blame.
Man, hey, y'all lose. That's on y'all. I can't keep carrying y'all. This is the fucking Olympics. I'm supposed to be representing America. America ain't done shit for me yet. I ain't seen nothing for no black women rights, no black rights at all. But y'all got Asian rights. Send all the Asians up there. Send them.
Now you sound racist. Be quiet.
No, I'm just stating facts. Send them.
Send them where? To the Olympics?
Yeah, send your best ones up there. Because you always want to send the black folks up there to represent America and say, hey, make us look good. Now, then when I come home, one of my family members could go through some shit. Because, hey, we're all black. I come from a black family. There's a black family tree. Don't get me started on this shit. But, hey, besides that, Simone, you did right. You did what you felt you need to do. Fuck everybody else and how they feel. Only you know how the fuck you feel. Only you know, say, hey, look, I ain't here today. How many times have we gone to work and we fucking up and say, hey, man, I just need to go home and recharge. Try this shit again tomorrow. Huh?
You talking to me personally?
Yeah, how many times?
Zero. I don't have that luxury.
You went to work and said, I ain't feeling this shit.
No, you done went to work
And let me
finish what I'm saying, because you done went to work and you was like, shit, I'm fucking up today. Today just ain't my day. You know in your heart and your spirit, hey, today ain't my day. I just need to go home and try the shit again tomorrow.
You stayed and thugged out and
man,
you see my point? Like,
yeah.
I don't understand.
No, wait,
you asked me personally.
You said, did you have to stay there and thug it out?
Yes.
Or did you have went
I
home?
don't have that luxury to get. Oh, we're gonna try again tomorrow. Ain't none of that. Ain't none, especially no matter what job I had. You had to thug it out and push forward. That's my whole point of what I was saying earlier. They not as tough as they used to be. I don't give a damn.
But guess what?
I have to keep going forward. I don't get that luxury.
Guess what?
Some of y'all spoiled little millennials get that. Some of y'all spoiled little get that luxury.
Let me lean back.
No.
Anyways, Simone.
Get to sit home.
Let me fix this mic.
Because I had a bad day. You finish that bad day out and hope tomorrow better.
You do have a point, because back then we dealt with more than racism when we went overseas,
and we had way less people covering what we was going through.
But at the end of the day,
think about the very first time a black man got chosen for Olympics. Did you know he had to sleep outside? Like the team had their own little barracks or whatever. He had to sleep outside by himself because they didn't want to be next to no nigga. But you talking about what she going through? You talking about what she going through?
Let me finish.
I say, boo.
No, man up. Stand up and say how the fuck you feel. Say it with your chest.
I tried to.
Yeah, you tried.
Like, it's my turn, sir.
No, you tried to.
But you tried to.
But you had to come in the next episode and apologize to everybody.
Yeah, I had to be
Stand
a man
on
to do
that
what's
shit.
right.
Stand on.
My apologies. When I make a mistake, I apologize for it. From now on, I'll just stay a dick.
He got with that. So I had to do what's right. But no, what I'm saying is, that ain't made me lose my point. But okay, yes, back then, right? Like even with me, when my back my back's against the wall. You done push me to a level where I know when my back's against the wall, I'm finna goddamn do above and beyond. But she may have bowed out in your eyes. I'm
saying what she did was best for her. Yeah. But what I'm saying is back then people were a lot tougher. You had
back
that.
Then, but guess what?
You ain't the first to do it.
We have an opportunity to say, you know what? I don't need this. I ain't got to do this.
That's my whole point. Y'all have the opportunity. Let's not call it opportunity. Let's call it what it is. Y'all had the luxury to saying, oh, that's it. Everybody else, but this is what I'm telling you. People did this with broken legs, broken necks, people making them sleep outside in the rain because they didn't want to be beside no nigga. We did all that just for you to bow out gracefully. Don't bow out gracefully. Fight. Remember why you're doing it. It ain't got to be for your country. It ain't got to be for your culture. It ain't got to be for your mama. It could be for yourself. Find a different motivation and use that to push you forward. Now, she did what was best for her health and all that, and I respect that. But in the end, don't act like it was something new. That's not new to have to deal with all that pressure. It's not fair to have to deal with it all, but it's not new. So,
I feel like you're contradicting yourself.
And show yourself strength. No, I'm not contradicting myself.
Okay, what's the difference between her and Shakari? Because you said prior to the whole weed thing, you said I
was putting pressure on
her because she was representing black women.
Right. I also said it ain't like she hear or see you either.
She accepted the pressure though. She wasn't tripping off it.
Exactly. She was. Her mind was not distracted because that'd be a harsh way to say it. Her mind was. Her mama changed her mind. This girl ain't got that on her. She got the pressures of the world on her, which was on her when she went over there.
But that's the key thing. That's the key thing that I'm saying. We don't know what Simone was going through. We don't know. And I have more respect for her to say, hey, nah, I'm gonna go ahead head out, versus sitting up there and having everybody looking at you like, yeah, she's gonna get us the gold, and then you over here fucking up because your mind ain't there. I'd rather you just
say that to her. Like you said, somebody sitting over here, these people sitting over here saying you think her team was doing that to her?
No. I'm saying the media. Everybody, listen. Let's cut the shit. I don't know who nobody else is but Simone. Sorry. I don't know who nobody else is. I seen them, and I be like, okay, that's this person, that person, but I don't know y'all by name. I know who Simone is. When I look at her,
that's kind of frustrating too.
Yeah, but guess what? Simone was the poster child for that particular event.
Incorrect. That was your poster child.
Yours.
Here's what I'm saying. Get the whole story and talk about it, or don't say nothing.
Just like you did with the movie that you only watched half.
Wait. What are you talking about?
You only know one person out of the whole team. So
What
is she
I'm
the best of the
saying-
team, or is she just who you know?
Is he missing what I'm saying? Fuck you too.
No, you making sense. No, for real. Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, goddamn it, Simone was put in the front because she was the best. Okay, let's cut the shit. She was the best. That's the only person you would, when you seen her, you knew who that
There
was.
we go. She was put in the front because she was the best. She was
She
put in
wasn't
the front
put-
because she was
she
the
wa-
best.
no.
I'm quoting you. She was put in the front because she was the best. She was put in the front because she was the black.
The detail. You want to pay attention to motherfucking detail. She was the best, and they put her in the front because you knew every time you put her there, she was gonna do what the fuck she had to do. And then one motherfucking time when she said, "You know what? Hey, I ain't feeling that. I'm finna go home."
Who the hell carries a whole Olympic team? That sounds like a bunch of BS. And even if it's not BS, she wasn't the first one to have to carry a whole team.
But we're talking about right now.
And that's even worse. If it's been done before you, you know it's capable of being done. But
You
you
look
said
forward
you
to the
could
Olympics?
handle
I
it.
said it's all they got to look forward to the Olympics.
They was you looking forward to the Olympics?
Was
You
you?
basketball, what about it?
Exactly.
No.
Once you
know
learn
what?
his
You know-
name, stuff
No,
changed.
but for me, the media and everything to put in my face, and truth be told, I was looking at something, so I said, damn, that's neat. How they on the little balance beam and they doing all these flips, because I'm like, damn, that's neat. And then I was watching it. I was watching some of this stuff, and then I started following some of it. But the main thing is the people who are put in the front. You see them all the
So
time.
you actually watched the Olympics?
What China came on?
No. Did you watch it?
This nigga said what channel came
Did you watch? It came on several channels, so you
Yeah,
can't say that.
see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name one
No,
on
see?
there.
It's
You coming
NBC,
for me. You coming for me. Hey.
Did you watch it? Did you watch them compete in certain categories?
Yes, I did.
Now, did you watch it for her, and then when she was done, you changed the channel? Or you
No,
watched it
I
all the way
watched
through?
it. I watched it.
So
I
did
watched
you watch her competitors? Do you know any one of their names?
No, I don't know their names.
That's my point exactly.
None of their
You
names.
highlighting what you want instead of looking at the whole and then giving out the facts or the.
I root for black. I'm sorry that I don't know.
You can't.
I don't know.
you
I'm
can't-
sorry I don't
that's
know.
not being objective.
I'm sorry I don't know your names by heart.
See?
But there was a couple of other USA team members that was doing their things.
You do,
But I'm sorry, I'm not able to remember your
You know
name.
all the team members on Dallas, Texas football team.
Dallas, Texas, Dallas
Cowboys. You know all the ones on the Spurs. But this
I
the
have
same
been
black.
following them since I was a child.
So you ain't following the Olympics at all then until you saw a black name.
He saw a black one.
Yeah.
Is the NFL that's a different topic, because I was gonna ask, is the NFL bigger than the Olympics? Is the NBA bigger than the Olympics?
Yes.
Are you going to know them, the NBA players and
I'ma
NFL
tell you
players
this.
in America, before
I'ma tell
you
you
know
this.
any other players?
No, they're
but
not.
you're
No, they're not
diverging
bigger.
the conversation to something
No,
else.
they're not bigger.
We're talking
they
about
just own
Simone.
more. You got something that comes every 4 years that everybody tunes into that takes up more than one station. Whereas if the Spurs playing, they're gonna be on one channel and one channel only.
You brought your A game today.
So that's my point.
You want to come in and talk shit to me too? Okay.
When you give me
Okay.
time to actually pay attention to the topics instead of taking 2 weeks off and just throwing something in my face and I'm supposed to understand, I have to do my research first.
So you took 2 weeks off. He was on the calendar that one.
No, I found out what he was doing.
Found out what I was doing.
Yeah, trying to make a daughter. Anyway, come on, Andy, next.
Hell no. No, we're not done here. We're not done. We are not done here. We're not done here.
I'm done talking on it. Hell, I feel bad as it is. I did it again. I just did too much talking. I gotta let my team
I feel like
speak.
in the future, if she write a book about it, she gonna say she regret doing it.
Oh,
I mean, if she do, she do. But god damn, let that woman do what the fuck she want to do. If she say, "Hey, I don't want to
you're
do
right. We
it,"
can't
if
force her
I
to
don't
do
want to
nothing.
do it,
You're right.
and
But
so
imagine-
let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. So y'all rather watch somebody fuck up than just say, "Hey, some y'all carry."
Yes. I would rather you push as hard as you can and make a mistake rather than not try at all. Yes, I do.
Imagine when the Spurs
Yes,
played
I do.
Miami that year. What was game 6 when they were on? It was up.
Yeah, we're game 6.
Imagine-
Would you rather them just sat down?
No, imagine
throw in the towel?
Man, I'm stressed out, man. I can't do it. Man.
Now your Spurs,
That's hard.
exactly. Your
That's
Spurs are tired. We went a whole half. We ahead by 5 points, but we tired. We can't do it no more. Cause you know,
stressful.
It's stressful.
So,
we on the finals. I don't. Everybody looking at us. We got Nikes on our feet. I got endorsements I got to take care of and make sure I'm the best. That's too much for me. I got to sit down. Or you want them to push harder the second half than they did the first half to keep them points and go ahead and finish out and win.
Well, they did the following year, and that's all that matters. Y'all won the following year after Miami whooped y'all
but
ass.
did you want them to give up?
Let me ask you
Did you want them to give up? Would you have said,
I understand he was tired.
So what you saying is, Rrell, are saying you disagree with Simone leaving.
No, what I'm saying is she did it for her own.
It was
Which I'm kind of honestly, I'm kind of confused by my mental health. Like I had, like.
Well, we are in an era where we are looking at more of, hey, why do I act this way? Why am I this way? When normally back in the day, how we grew up, we are who the fuck we are, and that's that. But we are in an era where, whether you realize or not, the next generation want to be better people. The next generation want to tap into, hey, why do I get angry about this? Why am I so emotional about this? Why? And you look at it as, hey, you being soft, but I look at it as, hey, it's a double-edged sword. Some of that shit you need to shut the fuck up and just deal with, and some of that shit, hey, yeah, maybe you do need to figure out.
What you looking for? A fuck to give?
Huh? No,
He said, what you looking for a fuck to give?
No, I'm trying to figure out if we on the same motherfucking planet. Because all I see this generation doing is being lazier and lazier and lazier and lazier. Here's something I would like to share with you people. I'm finna quote it. Because that's the type of fact checker I am.
Damn, I wish we had another damn bit on it.
We'll be up that week. I heard no Stella take pretty good too.
Who?
Stella or Ark.
Not on here, you not.
Did you hear what Lazy Bone said to the guy from Amigos?
Is that?
That yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, so what Rrell is talking about...
Rrell. Try to.
What Rrell is talking about is
Like that.
Oh,
you got it.
Lazy Bone.
This is recent.
Yeah, Lazy Bone. I don't even know the backstory. Can you tell me the backstory before I read it?
Basically, the guy from Migos, he's like, we the best because of all the money we got. Lazy Bone, which is a legend, is telling him it's about respect, not the money. He was like, well, put your tracks up against my tracks. He said, I got a better idea. Why don't we go head to head right now, you and me, or you can bring your boys and I bring my boys and have a rap battle. We ain't got to insult each other, but let's just do lyrics versus lyrics. Your mumble rap versus my real rap. Now you tell me see how they want shit handed to them. How Lazy Bone said, we paved the way, number one. Number two, we did it with hard work. Number three, we ain't never mumbled a damn thing on our records. We hit y'all with lyrics that made you think. We hit y'all with lyrics that you could understand and hear, no matter how fast we rapped them. Whereas y'all can go, and then I zibba, and you get away with it. So let's not go with how much money you got, because yes, first off, they stuff is old school and still standing the test of time. How many of y'all love Crossroads still? How many of y'all can bump Crossroads down the street? Ain't nobody be like, turn this weak mess off. They not going to.
I'm over it.
And he full of lies.
I'm over Crossroads because I played it too much.
Booyah! How many times you played Amigos too much? I bet you didn't.
Because they still putting out music, but
they still putting out music, but where they yes, why not? He did, not me. He did. The dude right there in the glasses he did that. He challenged that man. That man minded his business, but he was like, we updated. We knew we this. Hold on, player, don't act like you better than us, cause you not. They do real music with real words, with real lyrics that make real sense. We don't do mumble rap. Or if I come at you straight out the dome and rap about cotton candy and outdo you and all you can do is zibba, bro, come on. Stop acting like you did something. You didn't. You stood on our shoulders. And if you're going to stand on our shoulders, you need to show respect to that. They wanted to do a versus battle, I think it was.
Hey. You know what? Let's finish this up.
I'm done with that topic.
Let's finish this up. I'm not too familiar, but let me read it. Lazy Bone said, so here's the OG that discovered at Migos. I will adjourn my case for today unless a nigga push me and let the music speak. I'm having fun. # Team Bone. Offset responds and says, "Hey, let's have a bankroll challenge." Because that's what young niggas do. Hey, big bank take little bank. I respect it. But then Lazy Bone responds and says, nah, nigga, that's what's wrong with y'all niggas. Y'all think money equal respect. It doesn't. This is a skills challenge. Me against you and my group against yours. Best group ever challenge. Get your bars up, youngin'.
Thank you.
You gonna need that bread for early retirement, boy.
Checkmate.
You play chess. Checkmate. You see what I'm saying? And that's a lot of times where I get frustrated with you, like we did last week. You forget about the legends and act like they didn't do nothing or what they did was so old. This stuff was amazing. Stuff they did was amazing. I can play a song right now to my son, my oldest and my not my youngest, my oldest and my 15-year-old, and play Migos. They're like, oh, okay, we know the song, la la la. Then play Bone Thugs and Harmony, any track. And I bet you they're like, dang, we didn't know it was like that exactly. So my point was, pressure was always. This is how it ties into. What's her name? Simone
Biles.
This is how it ties into
on her name.
This. I apologize.
Damn.
I apologize, but this is how it ties into that topic. The pressure has always been there.
She signed up for it. You look at it.
And you folded under the pressure, which is okay.
You're comparing that to Bone Thugs. Lazy Bone. Which Bone was it?
That was Lazy Bone. But my point is this:
Lazy Bone and Offset talking shit back and forth. Don't compare that shit to the Olympics.
Why not?
Because she's
old versus new. They represent America now. He represents America then. Listen to what I'm saying. The music of the people. The music of a people, of a culture. Lazy Bones represented it at one point with all that same pressure that Amigos got on it. Simone doing it now with the same pressure that the last Olympic person had on it. That's how it connects. That the pressure has always been there. When you decided, you chose to take up the mantle, you should have known the pressure was coming with it.
The Olympics, whole world watching. You signed up for this shit, man.
And that ain't even true, because some of us don't even watch it. So you just put too much pressure on yourself. Because not everybody watches the Olympics. They should.
With you being the older person here, right? I'm 31. He's still in his 20s.
There we go.
Late 20s. Fuck out of here. Talking about there we go.
He
Late 20s, goddamn.
He almost 22.
But my thing is, no, let me get this off now. I feel with the older generation, the younger generation kind of don't respect the older generation because it's like the older generation forgets when y'all was putting out music or anything that y'all did when it came to clothing or anything.
Clothing?
Yes. Oh. The clothing y'all wore back then. That colorful shit that is coming back now or has came back already now. At one point when y'all was trying these new trends and shit, y'all was looked at as, hey, what the fuck are y'all doing? The older generation before y'all was looking at y'all, what the fuck are y'all doing? That's not music. That's a lie.
I promise you that's a lie.
So when rap music came out, you trying to sit up here and tell me the generation that came before rap music was sit up here saying, hey, yeah, y'all doing the right thing, or did they say, no, that ain't fucking music?
Hold on, now the only ones who did that was the religious nuts. Hold on, let's tie it in together because rap music. When we came, what we talking about, the 90s? Or you want to say the 90s? You want to put a year on it?
Let's talk about when hip-hop first came the fuck out.
When? What year you want to put on it?
Let's go, when it first came out. I don't know the year. When it first came out.
Well, you want
the
90s?
Hip-hop. 80s. We could go back to the 80s.
80s. Okay, we going...
Early 70s, late 70s, early 80s.
Pick, you're going...
I'm talking about from the beginning when hip-hop first came out and they said, in New York said, hey, we trying this.
We'll do 80s? We'll do 80s.
Let's start with the 80s.
When it started 80s,
Okay.
Oh, I already know where he's finna go. But go ahead.
Let's do Sugar Hill Gang, the 70s. That was rap. It wasn't as fast or as tough or as rough. That was rap. So let me tell you, at first they was like wasn't digging it until they start understanding it. And now let's keep going. Oh no, we're gonna do this. You got features from the from the 70s artists in 90s rap stars music.
Wait, say that again? You saying
2000s
you saying they sampling their
No, I'm saying they did a featurette. Ronald Isley was in his nephew's video. So that shows respect.
Who his nephew is?
R. Kelly. So they was that. So that shows that
we're gonna touch on that.
But my point is that shows that they were with us on that. And as far as colorful clothes thought we was crazy, they invented that shit first. All we did was copy it and rebranded it. This new stuff, skinny jeans and shit. No. Well, you talking about the older generation than the
older generation wore skinny jeans too. Prince had his whole ass out and wore heels.
And what was he doing?
They don't give a fuck what he was doing.
Well, my point is, he was being innovative, and he was the only one doing it. Yeah.
But guess what though? He was the only one doing it because we are in a different time. Shit is a trend now. Trend is setting trends now. You don't respect these young niggas, and that's why it's such a disconnect from the young niggas to the old niggas.
This is
just respect. Hey, they are getting money now. You have laid the foundation for us to broaden this whole thing.
No, we laid the foundation for you bastards to get lazy. Let's be real about it. Because back then, our trends or whatever was who we are. Y'all doing it just to make money off of it. Y'all don't care about it. When we did stuff, we believed in it. We believed in these baggy pants because this who I am. Respect who I am. Y'all doing it because it looks cool. And that's what y'all go by. Y'all are so superficial right now that it irritates me all the way around. Not you, but the people of now. Because skinny jeans, once it go out, it ain't nobody, well, this is. People found their way and created something off of it. As in, this is who I am, I'm going to present it to the world. Other folks just be like, I'm finna steal off this man. I'm finna steal off that man. I'm finna steal off this man. And not being original about nothing. We were original. The ones before us, original. The ones before them, original. They stopped trying to be original and just started. That's why you have more samples now than you ever did back then. Ever. More sample music, more stolen music, more ripped off music. Because you can't be original on your own. Lazy. Put in the work. Think hard. Come up with your own ideas.
Is it lazy or did technology get better?
If it got better, why you can't be original? It shouldn't be that hard at this point. Especially with technology backing you. Peep this. And this is silly, but it still proves my point. Bill Cosby got out of jail. And he tripped or whatever. He did that double look back. What did they do? What did they do? Laugh. What did they do?
This shit was funny.
What did they do?
He was doing it to be funny.
And what did they do? They made a dance off of it.
Oh, fuck.
That's my point, though. He was original, and they copied it. And they finna make it famous off of him. You could have thought about doing that yourself. Like he the first person that ever did a double take. But because of who did it, they copied it.
I don't think they're lazy. Like now you got 21-year-olds and 19-year-olds talking about stocks and shit now.
What is a stock? An investment in somebody else's company?
Yeah.
Say that again. An investment in somebody else's company.
Okay, when you was 19, you think about stock?
I didn't know nothing about how to do stock.
Okay, but they know how to do it now though.
They know how to do it now, so then they know how to start their own company now, right?
Not necessarily.
So, but you still understand what I'm saying. When you invest in somebody else's stock, they do all the hard work, and you just get your little piece of what they doing.
Okay,
do it yourself. I'm not. Come on.
No, I can't.
No, he's about to say something.
I can't. You got me. You got me on that one. You said some real shit that I agree with.
All they doing is investing in somebody else's company.
Right.
Why y'all been doing it then?
Why we wasn't?
Yeah.
Because we didn't know how.
They just made it sound so easy though.
Because they got more technology. You got an app on your phone that you can trade stock while you on your lunch break, bruh. Like back then, there was none of that. You had to call your stockbroker. You had to look at the newspaper. You had to do all that, and you had to connect all. You had to gather all information and then go invest.
Why y'all didn't do that then?
Because first off, we weren't guided onto how to do that. You had to have certain knowledge to do that. The knowledge is now at your fingertips because you got a computer in your hand. Back then, the computer was at the office.
So the knowledge was impossible to get.
It wasn't impossible to get. It was only for the richer of the people because we didn't have computers back then. I know my daddy. We still ain't got no computers. I'm telling you,
why y'all
you do it.
I mean, yeah, for a little while, I did.
Yeah, for a little while. Yeah. But when you was coming up, how many computers did you have in your household?
We had one.
We had none. The technology was at your fingertips. It wasn't at ours.
Keep
Like I
putting your
said,
finger in front of my face because I'm starting to ask
Like
what the
I
fuck you
said,
smelling, nasty motherfucker.
man, I sanitize my hand before I come in here. I don't trust this. This is somebody else shit. I don't know.
shit.
I be scared to sit on this couch. I don't know what they be doing
It
here.
was possible I was younger to buy stock.
My granddaddy bought some stock in my name once.
That's some black shit. Man.
No, it was for my. It was what do you call it? Trust fund.
Okay.
Yeah, clean up that. You
Yeah,
disrespect.
but my point is
Hey,
that. But he
y'all
didn't
seen
teach
the
me
real
how to do
bars
it.
now.
He didn't
Y'all
teach me how to do it.
I'm saying the announcers was out there the thing and do it yourself, though, right?
No. All the tools were there, but like I said, finding a stockbroker, learning about how the stocks work. Like right now, you can check on your stocks right now. Back then, you had to wait till the newspaper came out the next day. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Say you wait till the next day for the newspaper to come out. Between waiting for the next day and waiting for the newspaper, you can go to the library and learn about stock.
No. When a company's doing something, like when they come out every time, like with the new vaccines, the company that came out with that, they didn't tell you the day before we finna come out with the new vaccine.
No, I'm saying learn about how stocks work, like where you buy.
Oh yeah, but you still had to be first told about stocks, and back then all we were capable of, all we were access to was going to work. We didn't have the knowledge and the know-how how to trade stocks, how to buy stocks. They took that out of school systems long before we had a chance to learn it. You have to go to college to learn that stuff now.
It wasn't in the library though.
You didn't know how to look for it.
What you mean you not looking for?
Certain libraries didn't even have all the books. Regular books, like reading books.
Hold
Let
on.
alone
He laughing. Hold on. Let me get this nigga. I'm sick of this nigga. I've been sitting here just listening. Fuck you. They didn't have the opportunity to even hey, let me look at this.
Know how to trade.
Yeah, they didn't even know how to even.
He be flying blind.
Only thing you think is, hey, I need a 9 to 5. I need to work and feed my family. It's hard out here.
Yeah, and you think about it like this: you only had enough to take care of your family.
Shit.
In order to buy stock,
I'm glad y'all seen that.
in order to have stock, you gotta have money.
Y'all nigga be
short. That's what happened. Y'all saw short. That's what happened.
They gave us less. They controlled everything back then. Even the Rodney King beatings. They controlled everything back then. They decided what we was allowed to know about. That's what you fail to realize. We can look at the news anytime we want to. We can find out the facts anytime we want to. We can interview the person it happened to anytime we want to. Back then, you didn't have that type of access. There was no access to these companies. First off, Walmart, $1 billion buy-in. Buy-in. That means I have to have enough money to put money into a company. You get what I'm saying? What? No, I put in a penny, so now I own a percentage of Walmart. You gotta put in $1 million to own a penny worth of Walmart.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Remember on Robinhood, we had
Walmart though.
That was an example.
Stick said Piggly Wiggly.
And look how well it's doing. You hear me?
It's still a stock. I mean,
y'all getting real bars tonight, boy.
You ever went around and bought some meat from Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, I mean,
hey, we gotta bleep that out, 'cause I think we can get sued for doing stuff like that.
No, fuck that.
Man,
stop talking about bleeping shit out.
I'm
the
serious.
5 for 20.
That's what I'm saying.
5 for 20. Is that what y'all talking about?
How many times? Okay, the 5 for 20. How many times you had to cook that meat immediately before it went from? Thank you. So how much would you put in Piggly Wiggly?
You knew you had to cook that immediately as soon as you walk in there and smell.
Exactly.
You walked in there and smell. Have you been in Rainbow Foods? Boy, I be like, oh, let me hurry and get this and cook this now.
I got a camp stove on the truck. Let me cook it as soon as I get out the door.
Yeah, I gotta go ahead and throw some flour on this.
So you mean to tell me my choices is I can put money into something that's finna go under soon anyway, or I can put money into this big ass chain of stores. Cause we don't even like shopping there.
What I'm saying,
shopping where? Piggly Wiggly?
In places where the meat go bad.
Yeah, cause we don't like. I mean, it ain't somebody else.
You know, if we the lowest on the totem pole and we don't like it, who you think do like it? We the lowest on the totem pole. Get that through your head first.
We not the lowest.
Who is the lowest? Hispanics? Wrong.
No.
Who lowest?
Hey, Hispanics. I didn't say that.
I said wrong.
Hispanics and black. We need to come together.
I've been saying that.
But the lowest of the totem pole is the redneck white trash. That's the lowest of the totem pole.
No, they're not.
They just don't realize
They
are
are
the
not.
lowest. I stand by that.
Well, you're wrong.
I stand by that.
You're wrong.
You will never talk me out of that.
I'm not trying to talk you
The
out.
lowest is the white trash rednecks.
I'm not talking about
They're
lowest.
lower than the black people. The white trash rednecks just feel like they better than us, but hey, y'all gonna come to realization sooner than later.
I'm not talking about somebody better than somebody.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm talking
I
about-
took a little too deep.
No,
Sorry.
but y'all don't want to go get
Working class. I'm talking about we are considered the low working
Oh,
class.
okay. Yeah, when it comes to work, yeah.
A redneck got a whole
I
cult.
just, damn.
They got bars and stuff and got lawn clipping services and
stink.
stuff. Stop being racist.
They'll cut some grass now. Hey, they
That's what I'm saying.
cut some grass.
Well,
They cut the hell out of
we're
grass.
gonna go around here. We're gonna reach around here. We're gonna get us some
And
gas.
then they have the nerve to ask me, can I use the bathroom? Hell no. It's out of commission.
But you gonna down it.
Blacks only.
In the day when
No,
nobody talks about stuff.
My granddaddy had the ability to, money wise. My daddy knew nothing about it. His daddy knew nothing about it. It was certain people who did know and tried to get the help, this secret information. If I tell them, they're gonna take it from me too. So it was harder to do back then than it is now.
It was harder, but it wasn't impossible.
No, it wasn't impossible, but it took a lot of time that the black man
Let me.
that the black man didn't have the luxury because he went to work maybe 2 jobs. My daddy had 2 jobs for a long time. Came home, ate the big piece of chicken, went to sleep. Went to sleep. Woke up, went to the next job. Mama went to work too.
I'm sick of this
Mama
nigga.
went to work too.
He said, "Hey, the chicken," and started laughing.
Yeah,
Hold
Mama
on.
went to work too. So like, when
stop.
did they have time to collect the information?
He laughing. He laughing. He ain't taking none of this shit serious. No, what are you trying to say? What are you getting at? What are you getting at?
Y'all said we lazy, but at the same time, y'all not putting in the work that y'all could have put in. Though.
Didn't you hear what we did? Manual labor. We didn't have time to use our mind when the man was like, "We going up on rent just so you can't live
Yeah,
here.
back
we going up on insurance just so you can't buy a car here. We going up on lifestyle just so you can't afford to." So all you got time to do is work and pay bills.
Yeah, and like like he said, hard labor.
Hard labor.
Now you can be a grown ass man and work at a fucking call center.
Okay.
Only the women did
y'all-
that back then. You had to get your ass in there and sweat.
Oh yeah, you had to lift them bricks.
So y'all mad at this generation because they ain't gotta do that.
I'm mad at this generation because they're not pushing forward. This is what I mean by pushing forward. Once he get his business, not him. Once he get his business,
That's me, nigga.
he ain't gonna hire no black intern.
Oh no, not
He ain't gonna train the next person on how to make the millions he made. As many infomercials out there, which I don't really believe in, as many as those classes they be having where they come here and I'll teach you how to make millions. How many of them are black?
It's on YouTube.
How many?
It's like,
How many are white? Is more of them white than black?
Probably more on white.
All right. Cause the black man like, look, I had to go about this the hard way. I had to make this money, and I would give a seminar, but I gotta go make more money.
Okay. Cause y'all had to get out there and sweat for y'all money, and these young kids go out there and use their brain to make their.
They're not using their brain. They stealing our talent.
this nigga
They stealing our talent. Do you not see that? Didn't you hear what I just said?
Show y'all talent.
Okay, hip hop, R&B. What white man came up with that?
R&B.
Yeah, think about it. While I give you the answer, as always, because the older generation gotta get the younger generation the answers. Zero. That was the black man. Understand that. Rock and roll, no matter how much you want to believe it, black man. You understand me?
I'm gonna need for
And
y'all
I'm not
to
trying
come
get
to a
racist.
close.
I'm not trying to get racist. I'm just telling you the
see,
facts. I'm just telling you the facts. But when I made the blueprint, and then y'all said, well, the material to make this house or to make what you just blueprinted out, you can't afford. I can. Give me the blueprints. That's what y'all do.
We need to come to a close.
We give
now.
y'all the
We
blueprints.
spent too much
and
time
y'all
on that
just
one.
we blueprints are for us, but y'all take them and build off of it. Y'all take our money and build off of it.
So in other words, Generation 9 just smarter than what y'all was then. It's what
In other words,
See the
in
disrespect?
other words,
Man, it's not disrespectful.
No.
in other words, okay, we're not gonna say y'all smart enough to be so lazy that we gotta take care of y'all.
Smart, huh?
You're smart enough to be so lazy, we still gotta take care of y'all.
Okay.
Ooh,
But if
why
if I can get you to take care of me, then that says a lot. Though.
Yeah, it says that you can't do it on your own. It says you need my mind. I mean, you need my You need my experience because you don't want to go get your own. So while you got my experience, you piggyback off of all the hard stuff I did, and you did the last little piece, and you got all the credit for it.
I don't see it like
Listen to what's the favorite song you ever heard? Do yourself a favor. Listen to the beat and see if it sounds familiar from an old school song. Do that.
He's referring to sampling music that they do a lot of now.
That they can't do by themselves.
But they get paid for that though.
But they get paid for that though. Why you can't come up with your own? You can't come up with No, you gotta steal mine. Go come up with your own beat. Come up with your own beat.
They can say no, or they don't say no.
They can say no. Exactly. You which is proving my point. Y'all still need us to do it for y'all. You just said they sample our music and we can say no. But we don't. Because we don't want y'all to fail.
No, because y'all want the money.
No, got nothing to do with money because we got more money than y'all anyway. We started the money. We started the money.
I disagree. I disagree.
We had no choice to take care of y'all.
With a 360 there?
Man, yes. Yeah, well, hey, we did all the work, took all the responsibility, took all the repercussions and the backlashes, just so y'all wouldn't have to suffer the same thing we already went through.
So,
okay, close. Close. We gotta end it. We gotta end it.
So
we gotta end this now.
When y'all were doing that, y'all thinking about this the whole time.
You better believe it. We were doing it for ourselves. If we were doing it for ourselves, let me ask you this. If we were doing it for ourselves, yeah. If we were doing it for ourselves,
hey, y'all just see the real bars tonight, man.
So if we were doing it for ourselves, why y'all get so much of the reward? How do y'all get so much of the reward of what we did?
So they didn't eat, so we could eat, bro.
Oh no!
We gotta stop.
They made enough for all of us to
we
eat.
gotta stop.
For y'all and them.
Hey, we got breaking news. Damn. The Washington Wizards have agreed to trade Russell Westbrook with their 2024 second round pick and their 2028 second round draft pick to the Los Angeles Lakers for Kyle Kuzma, Kentavious Caldwell Pope, Montrezl Harrell, and the number 22nd pick tonight.
I tell you this much too. Thank you for. I'm glad that breaking news came out. It helps prove my point. Now, look how lazy that is. Look at them crazy ass names. What happened to Carl? What happened to John? What happened to Bob? I just play.
Anyways, boy, I'm not a Lakers fan, I'm a diehard Spurs fan. This is nasty. If they could pull it together, but
Ice Cube paid the way for his son to play him in a movie. There, I said it.
Say it again.
Ice Cube paved the way
talking about the breaking
his
news.
son to play him in a movie. That ain't nothing but my point right there in black and white, right in your face. Ice Cube did all the work, and all his son had to do was show the fuck is and be Ice Cube. Come on, man. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. He did all the work, and who got to reap that reward? Who got to get that benefit? Not saying he didn't get his piece too, but who got it? This man got pushed out in front of the limelight as a star player. And who was it? His son. Who did the work?
Ice Cube.
So you say he did all that just so his future can eat? There go my proof right there. The answer is yes.
Can you get off of this now? Please.
I just like to be... Can we
get off of this?
Wrong.
Okay, let me repeat again. Breaking news. Russell Westbrook has been traded from the Washington Wizards.
And don't disagree with me, shut up. If you disagree, then
no, I'm done. I didn't say what I had to say. But we got breaking news.
I disagree.
Okay, well, we'll talk later then. Go ahead.
That's pretty good trade, man.
Breaking news. The Washington Wizards have agreed to trade Russell Westbrook for the 2024 second round draft pick and the 2028 second round pick to the Los Angeles Lakers for Kyle Kuzma, Kentavious Caldwell Pope, Montrezl Harrell, and their number 22nd pick tonight. That's a lot of picks that they gave up.
2028.
2028, 2024, and the 22nd round pick that's tonight. Russell Westbrook and LeBron James playing together, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Because
LeBron gonna be nasty, bro.
Let me say something about Russell Westbrook. He's a good player, damn good player. At one point, I didn't even see him being a Hall of Fame player, but they going to base the Hall of Fame because he was averaging double doubles. But I can't. Triple doubles. Sorry, triple doubles. And I haven't seen nobody that said, "Hey, I want to go play with him." Every time KD left him, where did he go to after that? Did he go to Houston? He went to Houston, right? Yeah. James Harden said, "Get him the fuck out of here," because he don't do shit my way. Then he went to the Washington Wizards. No. Before that, wasn't he playing with what's that nigga on the Clippers? Paul George. Didn't he play with Paul George?
No, Paul George came to the OKC.
Came to OKC, and Paul George still left, right? Yeah, Paul George left. So it wasn't like niggas was saying, "Hey, I want to go play with him." Yeah. Washington Wizards. They said, "Hey, we want to deal him. We want to get rid of him." So somewhere in that, to me, I'm looking at, hey, yeah, Russell Westbrook is fired, but damn, something's not right. About nobody wants to play with him. Everybody's wanting to leave him. Nobody's saying, "Hey, let's do this together." So I want to see how this shit works with LeBron, because we know how that shit worked with LeBron and Kyrie. And to me, Russell Westbrook is because he ain't backing down. I don't give a fuck if you with LeBron, he ain't backing down. That's how Westbrook is. I want to see who's gonna take the last shot when it really fucking matters. Because
LeBron's the leader like he's supposed to be. He'll let him take the last shot so he won't have to sit up there and fight back and forth over it. That's what a leader's supposed to do. He's supposed to know when to stand down so that the other man can get his shot in, so he won't have to fight so hard to do. Then maybe he won't have to carry the team by himself.
You speaking logic, right? Are you speaking logic?
Yeah.
That's how he did in the 60s.
Nope. Staying on topic. Whatever the fuck
you
that
really
man
do
said.
hate this better generation, don't you?
No, we're not doing this. We need to stay on fucking topic. Russell Westbrook has been traded to the Lakers.
Let's go.
We're gonna go
back to the other topic. I don't have much time left.
Okay, let me finish this. Let's finish this.
You finished it. You said everything that's on that.
Okay. And wife.
Let's go to that because I want to see what you.
Okay. There's been new allegations. We're a little late on it. R. Kelly new allegations. Federal prosecutors in R. Kelly's sex trafficking case say he had sexual contact with an underage boy in addition to girls. And don't matter. It's the fact that you did it. See, that's that young nigga shit. It matters how many. No, you shouldn't touch one. Not a one. Okay. And the government wants jurors in his upcoming sex trafficking trial to hear those claims. Who's gonna go first? Nobody? Okay, I'll go first. Step in my room. That's my shit. And religious love. Listen, I'm still gonna play that man's music. I'm sorry.
They didn't ask you not to.
But no, they try. They don't want you playing his music. The same way when that whole Bill Cosby thing happened, they didn't want you watching his show.
They took it out here then.
No, they didn't. They didn't. No. They didn't. But
they shouldn't have
the thing I'm getting at when it comes to R. Kelly.
Well, this is some sick shit. He did something or not?
Yes.
You think he did something?
There was a whole sex tape of him.
I don't give a. Do you? I don't care about what you're saying. Do you think he did something?
Damn, you put me on the spot.
Yeah.
He's innocent until proven guilty. He's innocent until proven guilty.
He did
I'm not done. He's innocent until proven guilty, but at the same time, it's hard because R. Kelly. The only reason I feel like this is because the way they did Michael. The way they did Michael Jackson.
Why are you bringing that up?
So with the way you did Michael Jackson,
long
and then the conspiracy theories on that, and then Bill Cosby and the conspiracy theories on that, with him trying to buy, was it ABC, NBC, whatever
NBC.
Company, NBC,
NBC,
with him buying that. When it comes to any black person and all these allegations, I'ma always say, I'ma wait until I have all the evidence. But that situation did with that little girl. But what I'm saying is, don't follow the man, follow the message. Always follow the message. Don't follow that man, follow the man's message. And he was not putting. This was some stuff that they didn't care. Listen, this is just filthy shit. But is it gonna listen? I'm sorry. Cancel me. I can't stop.
Don't cancel him. He with us. Wait till he get his own stuff, which he gonna do soon when he get in with Joe Budden.
Can you stop bringing that man's name up on this podcast?
My point is, when he get up there and get his own, after he kick us out the group and get his own, then cancel him. Don't cancel him right now though.
But what I'm saying is, listen. We still gonna listen to R. Kelly's music.
Was
he promoting? But no, this is the thing. He was not promoting this filth in his music. Not that we know of. Because a lot of people secret societies, they plug in things that if you know, you know. But as far as I know, that wasn't the messages in his music. Step in the name of love. Tell me when that comes on, you're not still gonna dance to it. Tell me the first thing that comes to your mind, cut that shit off. No, you gonna say, damn, you gonna be jamming.
There's a reason they call him the Pied Piper.
Yeah, I don't even like that name too, the Pied Piper. Because if you know, you know, and do your research on the Pied Piper.
They did change that tale. So,
but
yeah.
as far as this goes,
you know the
this is filthy.
Original.
This is nasty.
You know the character though, right? You know who that is.
You talking to me or him?
Talking to him.
He don't know anything about the Pied Piper. The Pied
The original and what they told us is not the same.
We'll talk. Okay, he called himself the Pied Piper R&B.
No, yeah. But I'm saying
the Pied Piper was somebody
he
who
called
played
himself
music
though. But that's my point. He didn't. Nobody labeled him that, so it ain't like I don't like calling him that. He called that him. He that's his own self title. So I'm pretty sure he didn't know the history behind it either. I'm pretty sure that. I guarantee you that. So he didn't know that it would later reflect what everybody accusing him of. So yeah. But the reason I said it is because his music come on, you gon' feel it. Even when you hate the man, you don't like the man, you discuss it with the man. I don't know
and you know what? Let me
but
say
the
something.
music is powerful still. And just for the record, he's an older generation. He ain't no newer generation.
No, don't do that. Don't do that because
I'm just tying it into
before all of this happened, his last maybe 1 or 2 albums, he wasn't on no grown shit. When you look at people like Keith Sweat, he was on that grown shit. Now look at Bobby Brown. He was still dressing like he had fucking. Anyways, it's hard.
We making too many powerful enemies.
It's hard. It's hard to say, hey, because of this, I won't listen to this man's music. We need to separate the music from the man. Okay, we need to start doing that.
That's kind of hard to do because you know why you supporting his music. You help him pay for his lawyers. And lawyers you don't want him to have because you feel like he did something wrong.
Bootleg is music. Bootleg is music until we find out the truth. And well, we have found out the truth. It's nasty. Listen, let's cut the shit. R. Kelly's nasty. There's a lot of filthy shit going on, and we're gonna continue to find out more filthy shit. But hey, we can't. Some of us can't stop listening to his music. Separate the music from the man. That's all I'm saying. Separate the music from the man. Bootleg his music and things of that nature. And hell, we don't even know if he's still getting paid off his music, but separate the man from the music.
You don't think he's
That's
still
all
getting
I'm
paid
saying.
them royalties? Are you serious?
Y'all think he a litter for real though?
Nigga, what?
Y'all think he a litter?
What's Fantasia?
I don't know. Listen. Nah, for real, she's a litter too.
Damn.
See, he won't answer. He wants you to give him the answer.
She was. If you seen the Fantasia movie, she was. She couldn't read or write.
He wants the answers instead of like a real generation supposed to go find the answers. He want them handed to him. I wonder why. Well, yeah.
Okay. Let me ask y'all a question. With the new allegations, everything you know that has happened between R. Kelly, are you still gonna listen to his music?
I don't want to. I really don't.
Because now let me ask you, because just answer the question, because I got to jump back on him, because I got to attack him. Now,
why
with everything,
attack one of us? We on the same team.
We on the same team, but damn, it makes it fun. Damn.
You? Hell, you doing the attacking?
With the new allegation, everything that you've heard, known, that's facts, and all that about R. Kelly, are you still going to continue to listen to his music?
I ain't gonna go on YouTube and search for him, but gonna listen to a playlist or some shit and he pop up. You know?
We ain't gonna skip forward, huh?
Now, let me ask you a question. When the Michael Jackson allegations came up, was you still listening to his music? Did that stop you?
You do understand I was a kid at the time, right?
You was a kid when the Michael Jackson allegations came up?
I wasn't a grown man. Hell, I was a kid. I was about 22 when the motherfucker, excuse me, Lord, when he died. So how would you think I am? 1 million? I was a kid when them allegations got brought up.
Okay, good. Boy, you good. You good.
You good. These are facts. I didn't even know about them. I didn't know about them unless I was passing the TV. Like, that was grown folks' conversation. So my mom was like, all right, go on ahead. You know what I'm saying? I heard it around the scene, like, oh, you heard what happened to Michael Jackson? You heard Michael Jackson? But the fact is that after he passed and all the people that came forward that accused him, out of guilt alone, finally told the truth and said they all across the board. He ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
What?
That was fucked up.
My point
and then he died with all damn, that
for
was
nothing.
fucked up.
The chick probably started coming back in.
Huh?
The chick probably started coming back in.
It don't matter. He can't spend it.
I'm saying the dudes who
No, they didn't stop coming. What it was they was like.
You know what I'm saying? When they came back and said he didn't touch them, the chick probably had stopped.
Oh yeah, you damn right. They be glad they didn't get sued by his by the folks that own his shit. They could have went and sued them for defamation of character.
It probably been a waste of money right now.
It don't matter. They'd have put him in poverty and they'd have suffered the way they made him suffer. But it was so messed up to know innocent until proven guilty. They said he was innocent, banged the gavel, he innocent, and y'all still treated him guilty, still ruined his life, still made it hard for him to do anything that he wanted to do, and then in the end he turned out to be right. It made me think about people who sit up there and judge somebody that they don't even know what's going on, but sit up there and ruin their whole life and then find out that they was wrong. Are they gonna go apologize? Nope, because he dead. What, you gonna go apologize to his children? We sorry we killed your daddy.
Like lady who said Emmett Till whistle down. She only said that he did it so she can clean the country before she go to hell.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people do. And that's why a lot of times you don't find out the truth until they laying on their deathbed.
Till it's too late. So my question is, what gives you the strength to carry on such a high-profile lie, knowing you're ruining somebody's life for no reason?
Well, 9 times out of 10, it's coming from a higher power that's pushing this agenda.
And what makes you say, okay, I'll go along with it?
Because they say, hey, we're going to pay you.
And then you say, hey, I'm going to be the most hated person on the planet.
Do you think they care at that present moment in time when they need that money?
Why did they care after they die? They was getting the money.
Because that money, the money stopped. I'm
talking about when he passed away, they were still paying those people.
Yeah.
But when he passed away, the money didn't stop until they said, we lied. Then the money stopped.
Now the money probably stopped because he'll probably paying them while they was alive. Well,
No, it doesn't work that way.
A lot of times, though, when situations like that happen,
your estate will keep paying your bills. And your estate will pass
but
on
a
to
lot
the
of
next
times,
person.
though, if, let's say, I ain't gonna let's say. I ain't gonna put us in it. But a lot of times people will say, hey, this person drugged and did things to me that I didn't like or wanted. And then it becomes to a point where it started affecting the famous person's money to the point they settle out of court. And then a lot of people look at the settling out of court as, hey,
an admission of guilt.
Yeah. When really it's like, hey, I just need this shit to get the fuck on so I can continue because it's fucking up my money.
It's slowing me down.
So it's a lot of things that us on the lower tier, no disrespect to y'all, but we're not on that type of level and we're not trying. Never mind. The people on lower tier, it's a lot of fucking layers and layers of shit that goes on that we don't know nothing about. And that's why a lot of times when it comes to certain things, when it comes to celebrities,
to Joe Budden. I didn't know.
Can you stop bringing up that man's name?
I'm apologizing to the man. If I can sit there and say negative stuff about him, I can do right as a man and apologize like I'm supposed to his face.
At least it's paperwork, right?
But the moral of the story is, do your fucking research before you sit up here and just ride the wave. And that's what's wrong with this whole fucking entertainment thing. Y'all hear something, y'all run with it. Do your own research. Just like, damn, what was that lady? I said I was in the rabbit hole. I was in the rabbit hole with this damn lady. Damn, I can't think of her name. But the lady that played in The Shining. Why did you tell me what you told me? You was like, what the fuck?
Oh, because she's nuts.
Wow, that's what you call her? You just gonna call her nuts?
Yeah, she had a traumatic experience that just messed up her whole mind. You don't know what happened?
The lady from The Shining?
Yeah. She's the same lady that played Popeye, to play Olive Oil in the movie Popeye.
That's before his time. He ain't gonna know.
I watched that.
Huh?
Popeye movie?
Yeah, with Robin Williams.
I watched it, but I don't know the character.
Yeah, okay.
My point is, okay, when she did The Shining, that's what made her go bonkers. You know that take where Jack Nicholson's axing through the door? Boom, boom, boom. Here's Johnny.
It wasn't that. It was when she had the baseball in her hand. But we can't.
When he was chopping through the door, she already did her interview about it. They redid that take so many times, it scared her crazy, literally.
You sure it was that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That axe kept chopping through and pieces kept flying everywhere. I don't know why it scared her so bad.
But not only that, it was the fact, because I went down the rabbit hole, being the weirdo I am. The director was
Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall. The director was alienating her.
I thought he said alien. I was like, what?
No, the director was alienating her from everybody, basically
To scare her, to show her what it's like to be in that hotel by herself.
but guess what?
He was trying to force her into character pretty much.
Yeah, to the point where
a
she
method
got
actor.
stuck.
Not everybody's a method actor. You know,
Obviously,
because you
obviously not. Obviously
Rabbit
not.
hole.
Batman movie.
Which one?
The Joker, the one that played the Joker in that Batman movie.
Talking about Jack Nicholson, right?
No.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
What about it?
He went to a dark place after that movie, did he not?
He was not after, during, before. He was in his mind right.
I think it started.
He said 4 hours a week to have a near psychotic break so he could play the insaneness of the Joker.
But
he did a great job. He got an Oscar for it.
Going down that rabbit hole of Shelley Duvall made me think about movies as a whole and how people spend 6 months to a year playing, having to engulf something that they're not, to the point where you have to start. It's almost like when you lie so much you start believing your lies is true. And when you act, and sometimes it's hard to separate who you are as a person to who you are as an actor, because you spend so much time being something you're not. So
separate yourself from the character.
So then you get to a point where who the fuck are you? Now you be in control. So if you could do that in movies, think about what else you could do that in. And that is episode 5 of No Dragons, Just Ballz.
Don't forget to subscribe. Again, you can subscribe and hit mute notification. But please subscribe. You don't have to agree with what we're saying, even though what we're saying is right.
You talked all that shit to get out.
No.